I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do. Baby, while we're young,
Hey guys, this is Raka and welcome to the Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers gonna review the best new gaming laptops in the market. And today we are looking at the Intel powered Asus ROG Zephyrus S17, a laptop which stands for its amazing multitasking capabilities. As a streamer, I need my system to stream, game, record all at the same time. Having tested it, I'm quite thrilled that this laptop can actually handle it. And if you're wondering how, it is all thanks to the 11th gen Intel Core i9 processor, which gives your laptop a desktop caliber performance. With 8 cores, 16 threads and Intel Turbo Boost Max technology 3.0, it is capable of running several tasks without worrying about bottlenecks. So multitasking also leads to some heating issues, but luckily the S17 has its active aerodynamic system plus, which improves the airflow and enables long hours of streaming while keeping it cool. While choosing for a laptop, I also look for fast connectivity options for my accessories such as Stream Deck and capture card. But thankfully, the S70's Intel Thunderbolt 4 is very sorted in this regard. This one port lets me connect to all my accessories easily thanks to its blazing fast bandwidth speed up to 40 Gbps. Overall, I think the Asus Zephyrus S17 is a great laptop for streamers, gamers, or anyone with the similar needs. So what are you waiting for? Bring yours home today.
Hi guys, this is Zaya and welcome to Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers review the best new gaming laptops. Gamers are an impatient bunch and I've got a laptop just for you. Let's look at the top 3 reasons why the Acer Predator Helios 300 is perfect for the impatient gamer. Number 1. Its 11th gen Intel Core i7 processor, which brings out the potential of the GPU's high-speed GDDR6 memory to ensure faster experience with higher frame rates and lower latency. Gamers hate long load times. That's why our second reason is the Helios 300's 2TB PCIe SSD. The SSD operates at PCIe Gen 4 speeds, giving you incredible read-write speeds for a faster response time. If all this wasn't enough, check out reason number 3. The 5th gen Aeroblade 3D technology plus vortex flow, which lets you say goodbye to heating issues. Shout out to the Predator Sense dashboard, which lets you monitor your system, overclock, and customize everything instantly from one place. I think it's clear that this system is geared for super fast results. Get your Acer Helios 300 powered by 11th gen Intel Core processor now.
Welcome everyone to Intel presents the Esports Club Challenger Series powered by Cosmic Byte. You currently are watching the South Asian Qualifier Finals. I'm CCV, joined alongside Assassin47, and Assassin, we are done through with our Southeast Asian Qualifier Finals. We have our South Asian teams decided who will be moving on to the main event. Now, we get to decide, is it going to be S8UL Esports or will it be FS Esports, two teams very known in the South Asian scene, moving on to the playoffs?
Well, yeah, it definitely is going to be a banger one, considering the fact that S8UL Esports and the side of FS Esports, both of them are going to be going up against each other. We know for a fact that S8UL Esports have a pretty clean track record, but can't really say the same about the side of FS Esports. They had a bumpy ride throughout the year, in my opinion, and I believe if they can just somehow manage to get this victory against the side of S8UL Esports, they can just rewrite history.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's a best of three. We have three different maps. We'll have a lot on the line as well because, again, they are playing for the playoff spot. One out of the four spots for South Asia will be taken by one of these two teams, and that's the thing. Because it is single elimination, if you lose here, you're out. All the progress you have made in the bracket so far will be null, voided for nothing. And that is a heartbreak no team wants to face, especially considering you're playing for $20,000 or approximately 15 lakh rupees on the line in terms of the prize pool that teams will be playing for later down in the road in the Challenger Series. But for now, Assassin, I think, we've talked about the BO3, we've talked about the different maps. Let's have a look at the maps as well. Let's have a look at
Absolutely.
which maps we will be progressing forward and which ones we'll be seeing early on. And it's going to be map 1 Ascent, picked by FS Esports. Now, I'm not going to lie, Assassin, this map pool makes sense to me. FS Esports, they have chosen Ascent for one primary reason. We just saw S8UL play on this very map, I believe 2 days ago, day before yesterday. And they played it against Amigos Esports, a team which not a lot of people knew in South Asia. And still, they are a fresh face in the competitive scene. And S8UL went the entire 9 yards. They managed to win slightly by 13-11. So FS Esports, their thinking goes that if Amigos can get them to 11 maps, maybe we have it in us to take the win ourselves and snatch that map away from S8UL.
Also, to keep in mind the fact that FS Esports have been pretty damn good on the map of Ascent as well themselves.
True.
We have seen them previously as well in multiple tournaments. FS Esports Ascent is one of the maps that they always have under their sleeves, apart from Haven and of course Bind. Usually, FS Esports, they love to play the map of Haven, then Ascent, then Bind. But hey, them going in for the map of Ascent, as you said, is not really a surprise. But what is a surprise for me is S8UL Esports picking up the map of Breeze. I mean, I'm not really sure S8UL Esports have done their homework on the map of Breeze, or at least I haven't seen them play a lot of Breeze.
I remember
But
them.
yeah, okay. Which okay.
Which it was a gauntlet. Yes, it was the gauntlet. I forgot who their opponents were, but S8UL did manage to take the win. Yeah, Breeze, I would say, I guess they just picked it because it's not the strongest map of of FS Esports. That's why they have chosen Breeze. Otherwise, S8UL, they can be good on Breeze as well. Yeah.
Again, the thing is, like the map of Breeze, right? It, in my opinion, doesn't really require a lot of that 9,000 IQ plays. If you have a strategy on the map of Breeze, it's fine. In my opinion, you can just try and play your defaults. That could land you some victory. And of course, if you're feeling it and your aim is crisp, then most probably FS Esports can take down the side of S8UL Esports in the map of Breeze as well. So see, Breeze again is a map of that sort that might just topple on the way of either side. It's not really like,
True.
S8UL Esports are going to be able to take it away without any issues whatsoever. FS Esports might just be able to do it if they're feeling it. But again, that is a big if right there. Then we move over towards the decider map that is Split. Again, S8UL Esports, we have seen them play the map of Split. They are actually really, really good on it on both the sides. I mention it because FS Esports themselves have a little bit of a problem on their
Yeah,
defense.
I was
if
gonna
I'm not wrong.
mention. I was going to mention not just the defense, but the overall results. The last two times we saw FS Esports play this was when they played like the playoffs of Gauntlet. They played this map against Team Valor and they played against Velocity. Both of those maps were losses for the side of FS. So Split recently, as we can see, unless FS Esports have worked on it really hard, behind the scenes and in the scrims, dry runs, practice sessions, whatever. If that is the case, then sure, we can see a good fight on Split. But other than that, if FS need to win, I honestly see them have to winning, essentially the both initial two maps. They have to win the first two maps. That is a strong way for FS to win, because if we do go to a decider, FS are going to win Ascent. There's no denying that. One can also make the argument S8UL are looking stronger on Breeze. So rationally speaking, we should go to decide a map of Split. But if FS need to win, they have to take out Breeze one way or another, because on Split it gets too dicey. You have one map to decide who wins, who loses, who moves on to the playoffs. For the side of S8UL, they just need to ride out the storm of Ascent. They just need to weather through it. Even if they lose, all hope is not lost. You're going to win Breeze and you're going to have good chances on Split as well. So S8UL, if they somehow win Ascent, then I'm not going to lie, then I can see them win the BO3. But for the side of FS Esports, Ascent should be a no-brainer win for them, but they have to win Breeze. But otherwise, on Split, things get dicey. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, again, just like you said, there can be this argument that S8UL Esports might just be able to take the map of Ascent. You never really know. It's going to be down to how exactly they played out against the side of FS Esports. Now, FS Esports, I feel as if they are going to have a tough time, but let's see. Anyways, I'm going to be jumping straight in over towards the agent selection screen, and well, S8UL Esports going to be seeing Strix insta-locking that Jet. I don't mind him insta-locking Jet, because we know he's very important at that. On the side of FS Esports, we're going to be seeing B2 on the Reyna, hovering over the Reyna. Actually hasn't logged in yet. Oh, never mind, he locks it as well. Cortez on the Killjoy, Cactus on the Jet, Dominic is going to be on the Astra, and Coley is going to be playing Sova. Interesting. The default for the side of FS Esports versus from the side of S8UL.
Yeah, double duelist. Exactly, double duelist. I would like to see S8UL go for double initiator, but no, Badman or Binks, either one of them can go on the Raze as well. So we are going to see mirror composition double duelist. The only difference is going to be the other duelist. So yeah, Binks has gone for the dive agent Raze, meanwhile B2 goes for Reyna.
Rafa joined S8UL. Wow, I was not aware of that.
Did, yes. And since then he has, we did see Rafa playing the Reyna as well, I do remember. Okay, so yeah, S8UL, with Rafa's inclusion, they are going through changes. Like, they're still in the midst of figuring out the stuff, because Rafa, he played the Reyna earlier, I believe, against Amigos. And in that instance as well, he didn't have the best of days individually, like kill-wise. He was having a quiet day. Now, as a Sova, utilizing more of his ability, utilizing more of his recon bolts and his drones, he can help Binks and Strix get those frags, and he can allow them essentially facilitate those plays, using his utility, and allow his teammates to go for the fragging role, and he can play more of like a backup person, as all initiators do. So that could be interesting. That is one point to look out for everyone watching. You did mention Assassin here. Rafa has joined S8UL, and now his inclusion, now that S8UL are, essentially planning on playing and for going further into this tournament and going further into the Challenger Series, they would like their entire team to have a pretty strong foundation laid in terms of the agents the players play, in terms of their play styles, roles, etc., archetypes and whatnot. But right now, to see that foundation being built, we have to go into the map of Ascent, and we will be doing that. We will be starting off with the first pistol round, and both the teams, all 10 of the players, they are ready. So without any further ado, we can commence the South Asian final qualifier finals between S8UL Esports and FS Esports.
Absolutely. The side of S8UL Esports, well, could be on the defense, as we did discuss it, right? And I was just a little bit, confused, because Rafa, if he has joined the side of S8UL, we know for a fact that back in the Force One Esports days as well, right? Force One LS, Rafa used to be the duelist for the side of Force One. He was an amazing Raze, he was an amazing Reyna. Yeah, now that it looks like that joining S8UL, he has explored different roles and is looking to play support, so that Binks can play that Raze as well alongside Strix on the Jet. So that's pretty good, neat. But what hasn't
Yeah.
changed from the side of S8UL is Badman and that Killjoy, man. That Killjoy love. It ain't ever gonna
Oh,
go away.
absolutely.
And he's an amazing anchor, by the way. And I absolutely love to see him just hold down the side all by himself.
Right now, you may get to see that as S8UL. Well, they are planning the spike and they're planning to take the spike towards mid, but they're being countered by Strix right now. And he's still holding the angle. Binks, though, he gets the kill onto Cortez. So again, S8UL, they have a good start and they do force FS to make the move. Cactus was just infiltrating the A-bomb side, but he was
30
caught off
seconds
guard.
left.
Strix with another one to Dominic. He peeks wide, and that is the first casualty S8UL have to face, but I don't think they'll mind it too much. However, they will mind B2 and his insane kill spree that he has gotten. That is the third for him. And now we go into a 1 versus 1 scenario where he's planting the spike. Rafa, now
Spike planted.
he destroys the door. B2's right there. There goes the recon bolt. B2 peeks and he gets it. He gets the 4K headshot. His expression hasn't changed, but he knows he's done something right here for FS. Okay, now it changes.
Absolutely, man. What an amazing play coming out from the side of B2. Okay, look at him. This is really, really excited. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the way he just played it out is just beautiful. A quad on the pistol round itself, that is gonna be a huge boost in confidence. And of course, we know B2 to be an amazing fragger since
Yeah.
the start. So yeah, I wasn't really doubting his potential, but at the same time, I was expecting a little bit more coming out from Rafa.
True. I just, the entirety of FS, I mean, they just relied on B2, which is not bad. B2 obviously got kills. But I'd like to see, like, all the other members, they just faltered. That could have been just because of the pistol round, or it could be for any other reason. Right now, well, FS, they've gone for the anti-eco. They've already gotten 2 kills, face no casualties. Strix is right there with a classic. And Cortez beats the angle, he gets 1, and he'll be ending the round. So again, a flawless anti-eco. Not really any major problem for the members of FS. They'll save all of their guns. And B2 still has that Vandal, which is pretty important because now the members of S8UL, they themselves are going to go for the full buy. And FS can just, essentially save their way out of this. They don't have to buy anything. Their credit economy is looking extremely strong. They're heading into this round. Already, minimum, they've got 2,500 credits, each of them, many people more as well. So that is extremely good. Looking at this from an economical point of view, FS, because of that flawless round, they've managed to build a small safety net or like a small net worth, like a safety pool for them essentially.
Well, Cortez, they're trying to move it over towards the B side now. Binks is holding alongside Rafa towards the B side. So, interesting move right there. At the same time, look at Cactus. Further aggression over towards the A-shot position. The 3 rooms, that is. Gonna get something done here. Maybe sell a fade. There's B2. He's gonna activate the Empress. Most probably is gonna get the frag on towards Bink as well. Binks is not gonna be able to escape out of there. B2 just waiting for someone to just pop out of that smoke. And on the other hand, Rafa is the sole defender over towards the B side. Needs to hold on, buy some time for the entirety of S8UL to make that rotation over towards B. Further help him in holding on over towards the B side as well. Rafa does get one before
Spike
falling down
down,
though, but
B.
Strix comes in. Maybe a cheer on towards Dominic as well. Down to a 3 versus 3. And one player from each team is critically low. So I feel as if, the side of FS Esports should pretty much be able to get it. But are they aware of this backstab coming in from the side of the
That
Astra?
is... Oh, that
There's a
is
turret
very
there,
true.
but still-
Ezzy. That's still fine. So there's another turret. Kohli can be the first casualty to the wrath of Ezzy, but he can get a kill. Yes, he does get one. So even if he does, that's good. Cortez with the refrag, and now Ezzy is left all by himself. He is entering through B main, and FS Esports, they might just win their bonus round with the Spectre. That's 1 kill, but B2 gets the final kill. And Assassin, FS Esports win their bonus round. Sure, they face 4 casualties, but now after this instant replay, if you can have a look at the scoreboard, we can see the damage that has dealt to the members of S8UL. They have to force another. Their credit economy, their situation is not good. Not only that, but they don't have a single round yet to their name. So S8UL right now in a bit of trouble. They need to win rounds as soon as possible, and Binks has realized this. I mean, I think everyone in S8UL has realized this. There's no denying that whatsoever. So FS Esports are in a very strong position, and for S8UL to retaliate back, well, it's got to happen next round onwards, as this round is more of a upgraded Pistols eco.
Side of FS Esports. Wow, Cactus. Nice little entry right there. He might just be able to get himself another one. Haters are going to say eco frags, but I say those are damn good crossfire placements coming out from the side of Cactus.
Right now, well, again, S8UL, they shouldn't have any fear. They are going to push the bomb side with all just upgraded pistols, and Qual with the shock dart. Again, great kill. Badman had no room to escape. Cactus with another. He's looking for his 4K, but Qual gets his second. So again, Cactus and Qual. Doesn't really matter. S8UL were down in numbers. What matters to me and what my eyes are just going towards are round after round how many members of FS are dying, because majority of them are staying alive. In this case as well, only a single casualty, that was B2 dying to the hands of Ezzy. Other than that, everyone saved their guns. They moved on to the next round, and this is hurting S8UL. Not only are they losing rounds, but like I just mentioned, it's also not letting them, you know, like deal any economic damage to their opponents. Right now as well, 5,000, 4,000 credits on the members of FS alongside the guns and full armor that they already have. Meanwhile, S8UL are still struggling with their economy.
Well, Cactus, you have to be careful about the fact that there is the killjoy that is bad over towards the A side, but ooh, look at this big take coming out from the side of S8UL Esports. Are you looking at this? I mean, there are 4 players from the side of S8UL right there. It's just Rafa over towards B.
And well, right now, yeah, it was Rafa towards B, but S8UL are not pushing. They took map control and they wasted the time of FS Esports. Now 40 seconds in the action phase are gone. FS need to start planning and execute. And all of the members are right here towards A main. Cactus escapes the gravity well, escapes the disorientation. And still, S8UL are not aggressing. They're not playing for info as well. They're just backed off into the bomb site. Playing on crossfires, playing for the utility. And Cactus, I think, yeah, the spike has still not traveled over. It's still towards A main. There the crossfires are being maintained. Ezzy, he has spotted Qual. He goes for the spam fire, but Cactus from behind. He gets the kill, and the garden door has been closed. And now the spike is going to be planted.
Wow, look at the position coming in from the killjoy on the side of FSC's first. It's going to come in with an amazing backstab. Let's just hope that all of these players are going to be able to go ahead and speculate about this particular push coming out from that killjoy. And Cortez is almost there, but it's just going to be a little bit too late maybe? No, not happening. It's okay. They're going to be too distracted over towards the guys at the main position. And I think Cortez is just going to be a little bit too late, yeah.
Oh my god.
If he would have been a second or two earlier, might have he possibly should have gotten a kill, but not happening.
Not only, I mean, I don't think it was those kills that matter. I think the kills that matter was just in general, FS Esports getting kills. Plain and simple. S8UL didn't get a single frag again, flawless. And yet again, now what happens? FS Esports, they're forced into another semi-buy upgraded pistols, Judge, Bladestorm. It's a weak buy. It's a semi-buy essentially. And FS Esports are going to keep on doing this. They're just going to win and win. Now, Strix has a possibility to get aggressive. He doesn't spot anyone towards catwalk. FS Esports, what is their plan to execute? Well, in this case, they are 5 men strong, ready to execute and ready to just flood the bomb site because they know that their opponents don't have rifles. They have just pistols and stuff. The Nano Swarm and all of the utility is going to be utilized. Cactus will push in using the dash as the dive. Agent Qual gets a double with the spam fire towards Garden. And yet again, bomb site control has been taken by FS.
Well, FS Esports once again are going to go ahead, plant the spike. Cortez is going to be the guy, and Binks is going to try and land something with that Sheriff, that arcane Sheriff of his. But I don't think so. It's going to be possible though, considering that FS Esports are looking way too good. And Cortez has got himself a double with 1 Nano Swarm grenade. What is happening? 6 rounds on the board from the side of FS Esports and no reply whatsoever coming out from the side of S8UL.
I guess there isn't. And yeah, right now, you know, one has to think, surely, what exactly are FS doing, or what exactly is the reply on the side of S8UL? That they have no reply essentially. They don't have any form of retaliation. They don't have a round to their name as of now. So FS Esports, they're doing everything correctly. They're just winning rounds. Now again, they're going to change their strategy. They're not going to push 5 men together. They are looking for mid control. We saw the same thing a couple of rounds ago where the spike travels over from B main towards market and then towards A shot, or it's going to be a B split. Very standard strategy. Right now, market control would have been taken by FS Esports had they intended to go there. But no, it's going to be another A split push. We can already see Cactus pushing in. And there is Badman, ready to swing around the corner. Cactus, oh, with the Nanostorm, Badman does get 1 kill. There's the trade. So good stuff does happen, but with Badman as the first casualty, all of his utilities gone. Cactus survives barely with 4 HP. The showstopper is going to be used as well, and Bings with the satchel, he gets the kill. But still, Kohli, the refrag man, is present, and he gets another trade.
Absolutely. And with that, we are going to be seeing the side of FS Esports just take a little bit of a pause here. And now they're going to try and rethink their options. What exactly can they do? What information do they have? All right, they know for a fact that there is a player over towards the Guardian's position. So there's that. Should possibly be only 1 over towards A, 1 towards B, and 1 might be holding mid or even market. So
30 seconds left.
that is something that they are speculating, and they are about to move in over towards the A side. 30 seconds left on the clock. They need to make it quick, because if they're not going to give any signs of presence, then it might just be side of S8UL to speculate by themselves that, hey, it's going to be the A side. But, oh no, never mind. Thought they were about to go in over towards B, and then finally the Cosmic Byte comes in, and we're going to be seeing the plant coming in as well. Kohli has planted the spike. It's time for a 3 versus 3 retake. Alright, let's talk about the utilities that the side of FS Esports have to use in order to stop the side of S8UL Esports going into this retake. Well, who needs utilities when you can have something like the Cosmic Byte covering your tracks and helping you out in order to get all of these frags? They'll be down 2 strikes in a 1 versus 3, and that post-plant position coming out from the side of FS Esports was just fantastic. I mean, I don't even know how they're making this happen, but S8UL Esports, they look like they're just clueless.
Kohli with that generator position, after he was like down like 4 HP with that shock dart, the fact that he went on to generator and they couldn't spot him because of the Cosmic Divide was really good. And right now, yeah, FS Esports, they're just winning and winning and winning, and S8UL, they don't have a reply. Any other format as well, any other like factor is still going in the way of FS. You know, they've got more ultimates in this round as well. You've got the Blade Storm. Their guns are looking better as well, but still, even with upgraded pistols, the members of S8UL can and have dealt damage, as in this case. Well, there is Strix with the opening kill down to 50 HP, but a kill is won regardless, as now FS, they have to plan on somewhere to essentially take control, map control. Cortez is going to be all alone pushing towards market, and this is pretty dangerous because S8UL are roaming in pairs. So if any of these pairs decide to push towards market, you know, Badman with Strix or with anyone else, they can catch Cortez slacking and they can take his Vandal. But on the other side of the map, you have got Kohli. He is playing the Sova, he will use his drone, and Cactus will be double peeking with him. No, he just face checks the corner and pushes out the defender. Alright, that's also fine.
Ezzy, he's trying to stay alive right now. He's gonna be all alone on to the A side. Cactus, he's got that operator though. I'm not really sure how exactly that operator is gonna help him out. I mean, operator on that attack side, the best of the weapons,
30
but
seconds left.
yeah, FS Esports with 30 seconds left on the clock. Isn't it too late? Isn't it a little bit late to move it over towards the B side now?
They don't have any B control. That's the main
exactly,
thing. Oh,
exactly. Oh wow. Oh, Strix is gonna get tagged, and Kingfish is gonna be related as well. 12 seconds on the clock. That's right, there's one more player onto the side that they need to deal with right now. We see the spike plant coming in, and Cactus is gonna take down SZ as well. He's waiting for that shot door to explode so that he can use that shotty up close and personal. 3 versus 3 situation. Where exactly is Cortez coming in from? Is Cortez lagged over towards the mid area? Like, why is he still there?
No idea about Cortez right now. He should be moving in. There goes the defender side lockdown. And again, Binks with a spam through kill on to Dominic. Now Cactus, only person alive. He does get one, but he will be detained. Yes, he is. And Cortez has got to move in, but unfortunately, I think Cortez has disconnected. So S8UL will be taking their first round, will be taking that operator, and it was a thrifty nonetheless. So yeah, FS, not entirely sure, their strategy changed. And I think Cortez would have gotten B control is what we were planning. But yeah, he unfortunately disconnected. So can't really say a lot. The disconnections happen and FS had to deal with it. Unfortunately for their side, it happened, and they lost. But right now, is Cortez back? I presume so. No, okay. So a technical issue is there on the side of Cortez. Hopefully he gets back as soon as possible, because FS wouldn't really like all of this momentum to be stopped. And FS would really like to win this round. They should win this round considering their ult economy is extremely strong. 4 ultimates against none is great, but S8UL, if they can somehow manage a win here, build up their own ult economy, not only that, but build up their credit economy, they can still salvage an 8-4 split, essentially, yeah.
So FS Esports, they've just lined up outside of the A side. Looks like they might just be moving in over towards A as well. Their end game should be over there. Hey, wow. There's a VCT logo right there as well. Interesting. So the Champions logo is just all across all maps.
On Haven, on Ascent.
Haven, on Ascent. Should be there
Is
on
there
Bind
one
as
on
well.
Bind? Yeah, I'm
It
thinking.
should be. I mean, there should be one on Breeze as well. But yeah. Alright, many people don't really know. There's like a small little windmill kind of thing that you guys can see right in front of your screens. So yeah, it's not actually a windmill, but yeah, it's like there's like 2 blades there, and they just keep on moving across the wind flow.
Right. So
there are a lot of interesting details, by the way, but not a lot of people actually explore them, other than of course the casters, the observers.
I don't think a lot of people will be looking at 50 meters high in the air thinking like, oh man, that's a nice windmill. You know what? That's a nice
Hey,
windmill.
I do that. I mean, when a new map releases, just dive into a custom game. I explore the map. I just explore all these little details. Might be possible because of the fact that I'm also doing a degree in game design. But hey, I don't know. It's just me. I just
Have
love
you
to
ever
see the
designed
environment.
Flappy Bird? That's a pretty complicated game from what I've heard.
Really picking on me, huh?
Well, I mean, FS Esports right now, they were picking on S8UL, but now S8UL have replied back, and they have made sure that, they still stay in the game, and they don't lose out by a lot. Because honestly, I'm still thinking that like an 8-4 split, when you're going into attack, is bad, yes, but it is salvageable. Salvageable would be the way to describe it. Anything extreme, like a 9-3, 10-2, that is just way too much. I don't think a 10-2 is possible, but yeah, even a 9-3 will be a little too much for S8UL to make a comeback from. 8-4 is the most, 8-4 is the maximum limit at which like a realistic comeback can be there. If they can somehow get a 7-5, I'd be extremely happy, and I think all S8UL fans would be happy as well. But for now, yeah, FS Esports, they're looking very strong. And yeah, for a reason, they made sure they were, like, in their group, the 3rd team, like in the gauntlet, in the regular season, they were team number 3 in their group standings. Unfortunately, I forgot against, like, who topped the table. So they were, yeah, Enigma and Velocity, and obviously Enigma and Velocity are the top dogs. So for FS Esports to beat out Salt, Weird, teams like them, and get into, the top 3 of the gauntlet, it was great stuff. Unfortunately, once they went into the main event for them, they lost against Valor and Velocity, but still, great journey nonetheless. And now they can leave a mark in this, in this Challenger series. So right now, yeah, they're still on the hopes of that. And I think Ascent, at the very least, is going to go their way. No matter what I say about S8UL, 8-4, comeback, at the moment, how it stands, at the moment, the rational part of me is still like, FS have a big lead right now. I don't think they can give this away very easily. And they have chosen the map of Ascent for a specific reason.
Yeah, the side of FS Esports, if things go south right now, then it's going to be a major shock coming their way. So they really have to just keep their cool and try and salvage as many rounds as possible on the attack. We know for a fact that Split is a defender side map. So yeah.
True.
Let's hope that FS Esports is going to be able to take the map of Ascent so that, S8UL can take the map of Breeze, and then we can go to the decider. It's going to be fun all the way. Make sure you guys have your snacks and drinks ready as well. For drinks, I'd recommend Red Bull. Because why not? Amazing.
I mean, especially
Amazing.
tomorrow onwards,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously today as well, we had 2 best of 3s. But once the playoffs start, I mean, just the sheer amount of gameplay, the sheer amount of maps we're going to see is going to go through the roof. So as a viewer as well, I'm sure all the viewers are not going to miss any of the action, because not only is there going to be South Asian action, but Southeast Asian action as well. And there have been a lot of upsets from the side of Southeast Asia. Many teams who we weren't completely known as South Asian Valorant watchers and competitive South Asian Valorant watchers, they have made a name for themselves, and that's exactly what open qualifiers are about. Not always are the big teams going to be there. Many upsets happen, upsets as recently as a couple of hours ago, and these teams, they're proving their worth. Even in South Asia right now, who knows, later on we may see an upset. Anything can happen, but at the moment, we are still hoping that Cortez returns as soon as possible. So it is still a technical timeout on the side of FS Esports. But yeah, I feel like this can be like a stop for like the momentum FS had been building. And it's very unfortunate that, nothing can be done about it, because internet issues happen a lot. Everyone can relate to them. So I don't think FS would have liked this big of a break in the midst of them winning round after round after round. For S8UL, they can obviously take this time and just essentially talk through whatever was going wrong. This is a big break. They can refresh their minds, get back on the same page as a team. And this technical timeout can also kind of function as a tactical one for both teams.
We have a little bit of a disconnect though. Just a quick tidbit, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are wondering why are we waiting, well, we're waiting for that player. I guess it's Cortez who has disconnected from the side of FS Esports. See him being AFK in the market region in the previous round, right? So yeah, he is AFK. Actually, he's not AFK. His electricity went out, I guess. So we're waiting for that to come back again. And once he's back, we are gonna jump straight in over towards round number 9. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, in this scenario, right, where the country is just receiving so many amazing tournaments, especially from the side of the esports club as well, you guys should always just go ahead and invest in over towards a power backup and an internet backup as well, especially for all the professionals out there in the country as well, right? Whether it be talents, whether it be players, whether it be anyone. I strictly believe in having power backup, internet backup, because in certain scenarios it just completely kills the entire flow you had, right? It's like now FS Esports had like 7 rounds in a row. They lost one. Why? Because Cortez disconnected. And not only that, there's a very big delay and a pause here now. Because of that entire momentum that they just got for themselves at the start gets nullified. So, it's just, it's not in their hands, absolutely, but hey, you can always just invest into a power backup and an internet backup and make sure that it never affects your game. Or if you don't want to really have all of these issues, you can just invest in over towards an Intel-powered gaming laptop. That should give you an amazing power backup even when the electricity goes off.
Very true, yeah. Intel, again, just great performance overall, and that's the best thing. But not only will you get power backups, I think everyone will be looking forward to the gaming performance as well, not just for Valorant, but for any intensive game you want to run, play, and have fun on, FPS shooters, MOBAs, etc., because of the 11th gen processors and because of, i5, i7, i9, all sorts of tiers of these processors alongside the integrated graphics. See, that's the main thing. Integrated graphics cards means you won't have to wait and you won't have to deal with all the issues going on with regular GPUs right now. And that's the best thing about Intel powered laptops, is that not only do they have super fast processors, but they also have the integrated graphics to make sure that you already are gaming to the best of your capabilities and you don't have to deal with anything. All you have to carry around is that sleek, smart looking laptop or those sleek, smart looking laptops, and you can game whenever you want, wherever you want, and game whatever you want. But right now, we are still looking to game on Valorant. We are still looking to watch Valorant more specifically. FS Esports Cortez, still waiting for his reconnection. He looks like he's back, and yes, we will be starting off. So finally, Everything is done and dusted. We can commence with round number 9. It is going to be a full buy versus full buy. Influential round. FS, they have the guns. They have the ult economy. And Strix is pushing with the operator, but he loses his life. And Cactus, he gets another great play right here from FS Esports. And now S8UL are not looking strong. There goes the Nano Swarm. The Leo has been destroyed. Badman gets 1 kill as revenge, but he has got to fall back.
He has to fall back. Kohli on the other hand, trying to spam through the smoke, trying to get something done. Kohli knows that there is a player on the side, and that is going to be Binks. Binks needs to be shut down right about now, otherwise he's going to be in trouble. And there comes Kohli with that frag as well. But at what cost? At the cost of 2 of his teammates. Rafa left out in a 1 versus 2. Takes on Dominic. Kohli gonna be able to do this. No, he won't. Rafa comes out clutch, ladies and gentlemen. The guy shows everybody why he's potent at both the duelist and the support roles.
Yeah. I mean, this was a great start to the round. Cactus and B2 just there towards A main. I guess they were expecting something from S8UL, and that's exactly what S8UL did. They got aggressive, Strix with the operator, but they still managed to win the round. The op, I believe, was retrieved, and Strix has it in his hands right now. Only difference is now he's not playing towards A main. Rather, he will be focused more on B and mid. But still, another full buy versus full buy. Another round where FS can invest the utility. We didn't see a single ultimate in the previous round. So they have got to go for something at the moment. They have got a plan on essentially using their ults to their advantage. The Hunter's Fury can work. They have to lure out the opponents of S8UL, because S8UL aren't going to get too aggressive. If they do, well, they're still getting those kills. And the Hunter's Fury acting on Badman right now. He evades one of them. Strix gets another one towards mid. So Kohli with the Hunter's Fury, he won't be bothering the members of S8UL any longer.
Oh, Cortez is going to be able to connect that. Nope, he won't, but who actually connects is going to be Strix. Just get a little bit of a tag though with that operator through the wall. Easy on the other hand, going to be able to get something done. I guess he has done more than enough. Dominic, just to fall back with that spike. Don't really go over towards mid. No, Dominic. Yeah, make the decision of going in from the spawn. Yeah, that's better. Well, Cortez has already taken position over towards the B mains, and I feel as if he's just going to wait for Dominic to come a little bit more closer before starting to move over towards the B side. It's going to be Rafa dropping in that recon dot. Cortez is going to wait for it. 30 seconds. It's all planned, by the way. It's all looking good for the side of FS Esports, but no, 2 players have already moved in from the side of S8UL, and it's going to be Binks to get both of these frags and get the 3rd on the board. Look at how much that pause is causing the side of FS Esports. CCV.
It is. They used 2 of their ults in this round. Their economy is gone, and now, you know, the coach for FS, Raymond, is going to be taking a timeout. So he will be speaking words of wisdom to his players, and yeah, he needs to. I mean, this can end up costing FS a lot more. I think we have 2 rounds remaining in the first half. This is going to be round number 11. FS should just be looking for another win. Like I said, 8-4, salvageable for S8UL, and for the side of FS right now, you know, they just have to go with whatever they have, whatever is possible. And we can see, well, the expressions of Raymond that, yeah, he is looking concerned for the players. But otherwise, even S8UL, the pressure is not released from them yet. Yes, Assassin, you know, the timeout and the technical timeout absolutely did help the side of S8UL get a couple more rounds on board, but they know that they are still against 4 more round, like a loss or like a round difference against FS. So they've got to make sure that they still keep on winning and they don't lose this momentum, because honestly right now a 7-5 is looking very likely, but like I said, the most rational one is going to be an 8-4.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention about Raymond as well. He's the coach for the side of FS Esports, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean,
the situation.
coaches are allowed the qualifier finals onwards, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see all of these teams bring out their coaches and, you know, like just see how exactly things are gonna be.
Well, right now, seeing how things are going is that FS, they're planning an execute right here on A. There goes the Nanostorm. Cactus almost got a kill, but now Badman's there. And there's so many members of S8UL right now on B that pushing for this execute is going to be difficult for FS. Rafa pushes through, but again, that was not necessary. That costed him his life. And now everyone from S8UL can push in, but no, Bings! The spam fireworks! He gets 3 headshots right there, and FS, sure, they take side control, but Bings just annihilated 3 members in one instance.
Wow, Cactus is actually trying to get something done here. Dominic is going to go ahead for the plant as well. Batman is going to wait for his players to get in position, and he's exactly waiting for the jet right now because EC is already in position over to his markets. He has Strix. He's going to get ready with that blade. Just going to surprise the side of FS Esports. Both of these players is going to get absolutely stunned when he sees Strix flying in, and there comes the fly.
One enemy
Oh, Batman! A random spray, and he finds the frag on towards Cactus, and it's going to be Strix. Just fly in over towards the B side, take care of Dominic as well. This is exactly what I was talking about, right? The Blaze Storm and the Jet is just going to bring in a panic with a capital K to the side of S8UL to get that first. Is it going to be a 7-5 or is it going to be an 8-4? What do you think?
Last round in the half.
Well, I'd say that, okay, now an 8-4 is looking very likely. So that's that. So I would say rationally, no, sorry, not an 8-4, 7-5. My apologies. No. With the momentum that S8UL now have, and considering the fact that 3 members of FS are on half armor right now, I get the economy doesn't matter now, final round, but still, keeping in mind that they are on half armor, I would say 7-5. And S8UL, they've managed to, I can't call this a comeback just yet, but they've still managed to maintain that, a bit of that hold on this first half. They did not let it slip away entirely. Strix, he misses the one shot, but he gets a lot of visual information that so many members of FS are going to be pushing through mid. And yet again, FS Esports go for the same strategy. They are looking to get market control. They want to push into pizza and stuff very deep into mid, and then they'll be planning to execute whatever happens.
Rafa with that Odin. I used to love watching play with the Odin, but oops, not gonna love him anymore. As Cortez is gonna be my new best friend with that insane crisp aim. Binks. Well, he's gonna try and once again try that spam through the smoke, just like he did the previous round, where he landed himself 3 kills, but this time around though, not gonna land a single one. A 5-6-4 situation looks like might be an 8-4 here. CCV. There is Easy coming in with a backstab.
B2 is watching for it, and now the defender Killjoy lockdown. Oh, this forces things even more, as all he has to do is just hold this angle, and everyone from FS will be pushed. But Dominic still gets the kill onto Bings. Scully with another, and now the lockdown is mattering less and less. There's one B2 has to look out for. That's going to be Badman. There goes the door towards Market, and now that's the only person alive. Strix also falls, and it is going to be an 8-4. So regardless of whatever I say, it's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be an 8-4. But yeah, S8UL, they're still not there yet. I was thinking the 7-5 would have helped them, but no, that is not the case. It's going to be an 8-4, and I think both the teams will be fine with that. FS, no, they could have gone for a 9-3, something like that. But at the same time, S8UL know that their start was not good when they gave away 6 rounds. Or 7, sorry.
Yeah, the start was a little bumpy, but at the same time, I feel as if things are looking pretty good for the side of FS Esports. I mean, I'm surprised to see them grab 8 rounds on the attack side. So you know for a fact that S8UL, they were a pretty potent team, but
find that rhythm.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to S8UL.
Oh, right now, great pain shell right there from Bing. Stags down Cactus to 56 HP. So again, half of his HP is gone. No armor already since he has the ghost. But otherwise, FS, they know how important mid control is, and that's why already they have Cortez pushed up there. And even Kohli is playing this deep defender spawn angle. But what exactly are S8UL planning? Well, they are planning for a split A-take. We are going to see Sova alongside Raze play right here on Garden. And B2 though, he gets the kill onto Rafa. This is important. And the trades happen in favor of the members of FS. And Dominic lands another kill. S8UL are just pushing into the bomb site, completely blindsided through these smokes. Should not have happened, and it costs them the round.
Holy mother of gods, S8UL. They just move straight in over towards the A side. Absolutely wrecked and destroyed thanks to a three-man setup over towards the A side from the side of FS Esports as well. Things are looking really good for the side of FS, by the way. Not even gonna lie. Like, I thought that S8 is gonna be a pretty equal ground for both of these teams, but looks like that FS Esports, they have done their homework, and all that analyzing coming out from the side of Raymond has helped out as well.
Certainly has, but now it's going to help them even more. B2 yet again, he goes for his favorite anti-eco gun, the Vandal, and it gives him 2 kills. Rafa, he finally gets the trade, and right now Cactus has got to fall back. But you still have Cortez holding this extreme sharp angle. The Vandal has been retrieved and the round is over. Only a single person died, but B2 will still be fine. He got a double kill. But more importantly, FS Esports, they have got 10 rounds, double digit on the bow. For S8UL, the pistol and the anti-eco should have been very important. But the fact that they lost there means that still they're going the way of struggling. This round decides everything. Assassin, if S8UL lose this round number 15, then I can certainly say that FS Esports are going to win the map of Ascend because of the economy and stuff.
I mean, economy-wise, I feel as if the side of FS Esports, they still have that advantage, but man, S8UL, they really need to pull it up. Really need to pull up their game, and they really need to pull it all together. If they're not going to be able to do it, then it's not going to be looking good. Now though, a little bit of aggression coming out from the side of FS Esports, and yeah, S8UL, they're going to be spread out across the map. I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more coming out from the side of S8UL. But again, judging from the positions being taken from the side of FS Esports, right? Like, they've got a lot of information right now, especially Cactus. He's aggressed in over towards the winery position, and he knows that he's not being able to hear anything over towards the A main, so it should pretty much be mid and B. And that's exactly where all the focus from the side of FS Esports is going to be as well. Over towards mid, they have got that Killjoy's alarm bot, so they've got nothing to worry about. I feel like this might just be an A split coming out from the side of S8UL.
They are pushing for map control, and the thing is that many of their members are isolated. B2 through that smoke, he gets the headshot onto Binks, and yet again B2 and his gunfight, they're just way too good. Cortez also lands the kill onto Badman, catches him completely off guard, and now it's going to be a market push, but Kohli is present. Strix though, oh, he gets the flick, and this is good because S8UL now have side control. And FS, are they looking to save their guns? I think no, they are going for the full-fledged retake. B2 has got the Empress, and he is ready, locked and loaded, going for those skills. You also have Cactus pushing through market, so it is a 3v3 retake. But right now, pressure on FS Esports. They know even if they get kills, it's fine. This is their bonus round. But I think they are hunting for the win. They have used up time to get into the positions. Less time remains to defuse the spike and actually go for the retake. But now that they are in good positions, they will be flooding the bomb site. There's one on B main, one right here on Boathouse, and one playing very close to Shed. Cactus sees one, he gets the kill, but Strix with another, leaving B2 all alone. He is looking for exit frags. He spots Strix, he gets the headshot. Now can he escape? He goes into dismiss. He's taking the gunfights. Ezzy, he surely gets one, but he also dies. FS Esports, though they don't get a profit from this round, they did not take a loss by killing every single member of S8UL.
So the fifth of the board for the side of S8UL Esports. The patient play did work out for them. Side of FS Esports, by the way. What exactly are they going to do? Do they have a buy this round? Oh, they do. Interesting. They do. They are going to be pulling out a full buy here. CCB.
Yes.
And this is a bonus, mind you, for the side of S8UL, so they need to be careful. Spectres against Vandals and Phantoms. Doubtful.
True. And right now, Badman, oh, he does get the opening kill with that very Spectre. So things are still looking fine from the side of S8UL, but this is only the initial kill. We can't say much, but Badman, well, he's just going to let his gun do the talking. Two members of FS Esports pushed into B main. Absolutely no need. And now Badman pushes into B all alone, and he takes side control. Invaluable information being relayed to his teammates right now that, boys, B is open up for grabs. Let's go in, let's push in. B2 is still present, and he's looking for those kills. Binks gets one, B2 as well, but even he's gone. And now FS Esports, well, they're only down to the final member. And S8UL, they win this week by. Dominic should be looking to save his gun. You know, he's got 79 HP. Rebuy the armor. Do not push for it. It is not necessary. Save that rifle. But I don't think he will be able to, considering as he is right around the corner. He's peeking. He's not checking. And Dominic, oh, he can't get the shot. And as he gets the headshot.
Well, this is going to be the one to go ahead and get that 6th on the board for the side of S8UL. So, it's not that S8UL are looking to make a little bit of a comeback and maybe tie things up on the scoreboard as well as we move it over towards round number 18. But that has to wait a little bit more. Not a long time though, considering the fact that FS have an eco in this round. So yeah, this round is going to be side of FS Esports, nothing but sheriffs. I mean, if I was S8UL, I wouldn't underestimate them on the Vestos because these guys are pretty good at it.
Very true. Badman still on the Spectre right now. And you have got someone like Cactus pushing all by himself. As a matter of fact, it's going to be an entire mid push from FS. Ready to go on and play wherever they want. Cactus has been spotted by the turret. It's vampires. The members of S8UL, they're ready to execute onto the A bomb side. B2 surely has heard them. Yeah, B2 has heard them. And Cactus... Oh, wait, what happened right there for Cactus? Still, Kohli gets the refrag. But other than that, yeah, one kill each to the teams. And the spike is now going to be planted. And yet again, we see another trade taking place. We are back onto a 3 versus 3. So the members of S8UL and FS right now, well, FS, they have nothing to lose. This is their semi-buy. They can push. They can look for those exit frags. And I think that's exactly what FS are doing. They are preparing for exit frags. But Binks is now there. He's not checking the corner. He still gets one. Dominic trades him out. And now we're seeing him peek the angle. Rafa's also present. B2 from heaven. He can get those shots, but he's only got a sheriff. He tags him. He gets one. And Dominic gets the second. Is there enough time? I think. Yeah, there is.
Yes.
There is. FS Esports. They win. They're thrifty.
Thrifty.
That cost him everything
Well,
and me. Well,
I told you.
True, true,
you.
yeah.
If I was S8UL, I wouldn't underestimate them on the pistols. And, well, I guess S8UL just underestimated these boys from the side of FS Esports. Man, these guys are aim stars, alright? This entire new generation of ours in the FPS genre is just way too good when it comes down to their cross-up placement and their aim. They've just grinded so much into aim labs and range and whatnot. Their aim is just perfect. And when it comes down to the sheriff plays, like, there's absolutely no beating them.
Get out of my way!
Very true. And right now, Kohli, I seen that gun. I do not like that gun. It's not a good... No, not the Odin Kohli. Why? Why must you make me suffer? But alright, B2. Oh, this can be big. Now, until and unless that alarm bot spots him, the amount of kills this guy can get. He gets one, he drops the spike and falls back immediately. He is not hungry for more. He is not greedy. He got a single, and now there's his teammate Cactus with the operator. He gets another. FS Esports are playing this brilliantly, peaking slowly but surely. Sure, the spike must have been retrieved, but look at that. S8UL are completely cornered off, bottlenecked. There's no room for escape. They can't fall back because there's the operator getting those kills. There is B2 as well, holding the angle. Sure, Cactus may lose, but B2 should be looking to get the instantaneous refrag. And on the main bomb site, will you still have, you know, Sova and Astra?
Bad man. Slowly but surely trying to get something done alongside Strix, but hey, Strix flying around the middle area like
30
that.
seconds
Not
left.
really loving it because B2 is right around the corner and there's Cortez to peek in from the B-Links as well. And yeah, there you go. Batman sorted out.
Player standing.
Okay. Well, alright. That happened.
Match point.
That did happen, and yeah, I mean, this was just great from B2, and then the fact that Cactus came in as well. I mean, this was just great from the side of FS. They played it really smartly. I really like. Okay, I know it would have made for an amazing kill for B2 if he peaked, but it was a smarter play, and I really appreciate that. And I don't think B2 minds getting not another, essentially no more clips, because he's got 20 kills. He has a KD of more than 2 right now, so he is living life. More so, FS Esports are living life in this round at the moment because they have got match point. And there goes the Odin, and Nicoli, he gets the shot. He's going for the spam fire again. B2 also gets it. And Cortes with the spam fire and the crossfire being maintained. So again, everything is working for FS Esports. And S8UL, it doesn't look like they'll manage to take a cent for themselves.
Side of Cactus and FS Esports. Definitely looks like that it's over for them. At least for this at least this map. Pretty cool run coming out from them, but hey, as he's still alive, might just be able to pull this off. And okay. He's got an operator, 5 HP, perfect weapon with the perfect HP, and the perfect situation, a 1-on-1. Pretty sure exactly things are gonna go his way though, but Dominic, a little bit more careful. Don't go in for a white peak like that. Oh, thank God, this is just way too close. I can't take it.
I am not watching. You take the mic, assassin. I'm not watching.
Absolutely, you should not. It's not meant for you, CCV.
Oh my God!
There you go. The moment that we were just talking about. The moment that we were thinking that something might come out from the side of SE, and it does. An ace to clutch things out and keep this map alive for the side of S8UL Esports, ladies and gentlemen. 12-7.
I should play some Astral Stars in this
My goodness, I mean, that was Peggy 18 stuff, and that is exactly why I told you. That's not meant for you, CCV.
Why would you push FS? I was crediting everything they were doing nicely. I was crediting every bit of strategic decision they were making. Well, most of them.
Oh no. Cactus.
And then this. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, move on. Okay, I'm sure FS Esports, well, they are feeling bad enough themselves. They don't need me to talk about it. But right now, S8UL, they're going for a 5-man rush right here, alongside the Killjoy lockdown onto the A-bomb site. Now, because the Hunter Sweetie was used last round by Kohli, he can't destroy it. So B2 is spam firing, but the lockdown is acting on everyone, and B2 may just be detained by it. Yeah, he has been detained, but there are his teammates to cover his tracks. It's not a fake, it's an actual execute. The Odin spam fires, and the Odin gets a triple and a quad. Kohli goes ham. And I think FS Esports, they can still take this round and the map.
Just give him the ace. No Cactus, why would you do that?
Defenders win.
That is going to be the side of FS Esports to go ahead and take the map, ladies and gentlemen. 13-7. Well, man, this has been a match and a half.
Why? Sorry. What? Okay. I don't have any words. I don't know how to describe this. I am unsure what we have just witnessed in front of our eyes for these past 2 rounds. The initial 10 rounds, or like the initial whatever, how many rounds of the map were fine. Normal. Some people would call it normal, you know how that word is used? And then you move on to what just happened. And Assassin, I genuinely wasn't watching what was going on in that round with that ace from Ezzy. When I said I'm not watching, I wasn't watching. I was just hearing you because I knew deep down something bad was gonna happen. And Ezzy got an ace with that operator, a clutch 1v3, and I'm like, ugh. But then there was the Odin. Apart from those 2 rounds. Other than that, yeah, S8UL, they've got to work on their ascent. I do like the fact that FS Esports, they have a very strong map such as this, but still in the entire terms of the BO3, this is what I said, ascent is going to go the way of FS Esports, by hook or by crook, whatever happens. Now, Breeze and Split is where FS have to prove themselves. Ascent was up for their grabs. S8UL can still have confidence, and all of their fans can still have confidence knowing that, okay, we can win Breeze and Split, whatever happens, happens. So S8UL, they're not out of this yet, but Ascent, it was just there, yeah.
To be completely honest, I feel as if S8UL Esports did not have the rhythm right off the bat. I mean, everything's just felt off from their side. I'm not really sure what happened though, but maybe it's because of the fact that Rafa just got added into the team and they're still trying to gel in with him, still trying to figure out ways on how exactly they can use his potential as well. I believe as if information gathering was definitely a problem coming out from the side of S8UL Esports, and Rafa wasn't doing that great of a job on the server. So maybe they should try switching the roles up a little bit. Maybe give Brinks a little bit of a rest from that duelist role. Rafa on that duelist alongside Strix. Maybe things might work out over there. What do you think? As we are
I
into the
would
match highlights,
say.
of course.
Yeah, looking at S8UL these past few days, I would still say that the side of S8UL, they still have to gel together. Like you said, they still have to make sure that everything works out for them. And it's going to take time, like it does for any team, irrespective if you're professionals or you're a ragtag bunch of friends, just make your team. Sorry, for everyone to fit in, it's still going to take time, especially when you're trying out new roles. Even if you are an experienced player, you know how to play that role, but you still may not be certain how to play that role with the team, with the environment that you are in. So it's going to take a bit of time for S8UL. At the moment, right now, they're still looking fine. I would say that if they can manage to win Breeze and Split, chances of them, I mean, obviously they will go into the main event if that happens, but that'll be nice. But right now, yeah, FS Esports, they are looking like the stronger team overall. And I'm not sure if that's going to get affected or if that's going to be an influential factor heading into the next two maps or like the next map even.
Yeah, things are going to be a little bit bleak coming out from the side of S8UL Esports if they don't get that grip on the map of Breeze, then should be pretty much over. FS Esports are looking really good today. I don't know, maybe it's just because of, having Raymond by their side and, just for him to guide them on how exactly they're supposed to play, where exactly what they're supposed to do. Maybe that, or maybe it's just FS Esports who have done their homework right, man. Like, this means a lot to them. If they beat down the side of
Yes.
S8UL Esports here, they kick S8UL Esports out of the Intel presents the Esports Club Challenger Series powered by Cosmic Byte. And they also deny S8UL Esports a chance of getting their hands on that 20,000 US dollars, approximately 15 lakh Indian rupees prize pool coming out from this tournament as well. So, yeah, this is big coming out from the side of FS Esports if they go ahead and take down the side of S8UL Esports. But for that, they really need to focus on the map of Breeze. If they can just take down the side of S8UL Esports on the map of Breeze, then FS Esports, man, there's nothing that can stop them.
True, true. And then the question can be asked, if FS can beat S8UL, well, who else can they beat? And that's exactly what the playoffs will be there as well, to test out FS completely in, entirely new waters. It's one thing being in the gauntlet as well. Sure, in the gauntlet, they got to play against Velocity, Enigma, big name teams. But now if they do make their way towards the playoffs, they get to play against Southeast Asian teams as well. And that's an entirely new ball game. So that's why if FS do win, it's going to be an amazing opportunity for them to see where their team stands overall, not just against other fellow South Asian teams, but also teams from other region. Right now, at the very least on the map of Ascent, their team stands extremely strong. They're looking extremely potent. And if ever we see another tournament where FS Esports are playing, and whoever their opponents are, I think they're going to think twice, irrespective if it's a BO3 or a BO1, BO5, to choose the map of Ascent, because Ascent is looking like an extremely strong map for them, as if it already wasn't.
I mean, this round was absolutely everything, man. Kohli just going ham with that Odin, the way he just sprayed down all four of those players, almost about to get an ace as well. But then Cactus comes in and denies him that ace as well. Just how we are going to go ahead and deny you guys the opportunity to straight away dive in towards the map of Breeze. Yeah, of course, we're not going to do that. We obviously have to take a short break because me and CCV, we've got some checking to do using the links down in the description below on some of the gaming laptops powered by Intel Core Core i7,
i5,
Core i5,
i7,
and
i9,
11th
all.
gen processors. Of course,
Exactly.
the 11th gen processors coming out from the side of Intel are just absolutely fantastic, and you guys should definitely check them out as well. There's the link down in the description below. And also, while you're down there, do check out the pinnacles coming out from the side of Cosmic Byte, and of course, don't forget to scan the QR code and get yourselves a can of Red Bull. Well, me and CCV take a quick break. We're gonna be right back with you with the map of Breeze between S8UL Esports and the side of FS Esports. Don't get away, stay tuned.
Hey guys, this is Raka and welcome to the Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers gonna review the best new gaming laptops in the market. And today we are looking at the Intel powered Asus ROG Zephyrus S17, a laptop which stands for its amazing multitasking capabilities. As a streamer, I need my system to stream, game, record all at the same time. Having tested it, I'm quite thrilled that this laptop can actually handle it. And if you're wondering how, it is all thanks to the 11th gen Intel Core i9 processor, which gives your laptop a desktop caliber performance. With 8 cores, 16 threads and Intel Turbo Boost Max technology 3.0, it is capable of running several tasks without worrying about bottlenecks. So multitasking also leads to some heating issues, but luckily the S17 has its active aerodynamic system plus, which improves the airflow and enables long hours of streaming while keeping it cool. While choosing for a laptop, I also look for fast connectivity options for my accessories such as Stream Deck and capture card. But thankfully, the S70's Intel Thunderbolt 4 is very sorted in this regard. This one port lets me connect to all my accessories easily thanks to its blazing fast bandwidth speed up to 40 Gbps. Overall, I think the Asus Zephyrus S17 is a great laptop for streamers, gamers, or anyone with the similar needs. So what are you waiting for? Bring yours home today.
Hi guys, this is Zaya and welcome to Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers review the best new gaming laptops. Gamers are an impatient bunch, and I've got a laptop just for you. Let's look at the top 3 reasons why the Acer Predator Helios 300 is perfect for the impatient gamer. Number 1. Its 11th gen Intel Core i7 processor, which brings out the potential of the GPU's high-speed GDDR6 memory to ensure faster experience with higher frame rates and lower latency. Gamers hate long load times. That's why our second reason is the Helios 300's 2TB PCIe SSD. The SSD operates at PCIe Gen 4 speeds, giving you incredible read-write speeds for a faster response time. If all this wasn't enough, check out reason number 3. The 5th gen Aeroblade 3D technology plus vortex flow, which lets you say goodbye to heating issues. Shout out to the Predator Sense dashboard, which lets you monitor your system, overclock, and customize everything instantly from one place. I think it's clear that this system is geared for super fast results. Get your Acer Helios 300 powered by 11th gen Intel Core processor now.
Hey guys, this is Raka and welcome to the Streamer Reviews where gaming streamers gonna review the best new gaming laptops in the market. And today we are looking at the Intel powered Asus ROG Zephyrus S17, a laptop which stands for its amazing multitasking capabilities. As a streamer, I need my system to stream, game, record all at the same time. Having tested it, I'm quite thrilled that this laptop can actually handle it. And if you're wondering how, it is all thanks to the 11th gen Intel Core i9 processor, which gives your laptop a desktop caliber performance. With 8 cores, 16 threads and Intel Turbo Boost Max technology 3.0, it is capable of running several tasks without worrying about bottlenecks. So multitasking also leads to some heating issues, but luckily the S17 has its active aerodynamic system plus, which improves the airflow and enables long hours of streaming while keeping it cool. While choosing for a laptop, I also look for fast connectivity options for my accessories such as Stream Deck and capture card. But thankfully, the S70's Intel Thunderbolt 4 is very sorted in this regard. This one port lets me connect to all my accessories easily thanks to its blazing fast bandwidth speed up to 40 Gbps. Overall, I think the Asus Zephyrus S17 is a great laptop for streamers, gamers, or anyone with the similar needs. So what are you waiting for? Bring yours home today.
Hi guys, this is Zaya and welcome to Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers review the best new gaming laptops. Gamers are an impatient bunch, and I've got a laptop just for you. Let's look at the top 3 reasons why the Acer Predator Helios 300 is perfect for the impatient gamer. Number 1. Its 11th gen Intel Core i7 processor, which brings out the potential of the GPU's high-speed GDDR6 memory to ensure faster experience with higher frame rates and lower latency. Gamers hate long load times. That's why our second reason is the Helios 300's 2TB PCIe SSD. The SSD operates at PCIe Gen 4 speeds, giving you incredible read-write speeds for a faster response time. If all this wasn't enough, check out reason number 3. The 5th gen Aeroblade 3D technology plus Vortex Flow, which lets you say goodbye to heating issues. Shout out to the Predator Sense dashboard, which lets you monitor your system, overclock, and customize everything instantly from one place. I think it's clear that this system is geared for super fast results. Get your Acer Helios 300 powered by 11th gen Intel Core processor now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Intel Presents the Esports Club Challenger Series powered by Cosmic Byte. I'm your coach, Assassin 47. On the desk with me is the real CCV, and we have got a match at hand, CCV. Like an amazing match at hand. The first map taken away by the side of FS Esports. That was the map of Ascent. Now we jump in over towards the map of Breeze. Let's move it over towards the map veto once again and take a quick look at what exactly the maps were. I mean, the map of Ascent was taken away by the side of FS Esports 30-7. You guys can see it right in front of your eyes. That was something that we did see coming because, I mean, FS Esports is pick, of course. But at the same time, I thought that S8UL is going to show us some sort of a resistance. I mean, some sort of a fight. But no, not at all. S8UL Esports, they weren't looking like themselves. And I guess this is because of the fact that S8UL Esports recently had their roster change and Rafa came in. But I believe that, you know, things can still change. I believe S8UL Esports can win on the map of Breeze. What do you think are the chances of S8UL Esports winning on the map of Breeze? And how can they do it, CCV?
If they have to win, it's gotta be based on their utility usage. Breeze as a map is pretty open, so obviously you're going to enter into gunfights regardless. But if you're talking about mid, well, unlike the mid onto the map of some place like Ascent or even Split, which is like a narrow corner, not a narrow corner, a hallway rather, and you have multiple angles. With Breeze, the thing is, it's wide open, and you know, anyone can push in, anyone can take the map control. But you've got to be good and you've got to land your shots. So obviously, your gun power has got to be good, and that's more or so less down to the players individually and their positioning. That you can't always ask from the players. What you can ask from the players is to have good compositions and to play on the basis of your utility. And speaking of those compositions, we are going to jump into the agent selection screen. Cactus yet again goes onto the Jet. Dominic looking like he'll pick the Viper, as we see Cortez with the Chamber. This is now, I think, the second time we are seeing here at the had the Intel Challenger Series, the Chamber being picked. So yeah, earlier I forgot which team picked it. It was a team from Southeast Asia. It did not work out in their favor. They lost, but it was still fun to see the Chamber and his ultimate ability. I remember it was the Tour de Force. Yes, I finally remember after looking up the Wikipedia page 5 times.
I mean, to be completely honest, this is going to be a first timer for me, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an amazing time watching Chamber and casting the Chamber plays as well coming out from Cortez. But hey, I guess the guy is just... I think he's just bored of playing Killjoy and Cypher. See, Cypher is usually the main pick coming out on the map of Breeze by all the teams out there. No matter what, Cypher is something that you love to pick, and all of these players have an absolutely amazing time playing the Cypher as well on the map of Breeze. Again, as a controller, Viper is a very, very common pick on the map of Breeze as well. So there are these commons, right, coming out from all of these teams. But Cortez is like, I don't give a damn. I'm just going to go ahead and play Chamber because why not? He's in the meta right now and he's doing really, really good. And I'm not even going to lie. If you guys love Chamber, you guys should play him as much as you can in this season, because the next season, he definitely is going to get a nerf.
Well, right now, on especially the map of Breeze really suits him. You know, we'll jump into the game as well and we'll have a look at Chamber firsthand. But the thing is, because of his own Sheriff and more so because of his Tour de Force ultimate, the thing is, because of the map of Breeze, because it is so wide and there's so many angles, everything to check, just having that extra bit of gun power in you, and especially that firepower that Chamber brings with his guns, is going to be extremely lethal. But other than that, it is a double initiator setup that FS have gone for. You know, they have got Sova Sky, and for the side of S8UL as well, they have opted for double duelist. That is interesting, I'm not going to lie. Double duelist on Breeze, well, you're really relying on your fraggers right there, Rafa and Strix, but more so you're also relying on Ezzy getting those plays and facilitating those plays, because on the side of FS, well, sure, Cactus is the only one who can go for kills, but he has got the support of B2 with the Trailblazer, with the Guiding Light, and Kohli is there with his drones, Recon Bolt and Shock Darts as well. That is not the case for S8UL. They only have Ezzy as the Sova, no Sky. So Ezzy has to be the supportive player, and he has to use his ultimate, oh sorry, not his ultimate, sorry, his general utility absolutely perfectly. And this is the one main compositional difference. S8UL are going more towards the, you know, essentially the kill and like the fragging side of things. Meanwhile, FS are going to play a bit more with their utility and try and use the util to then lend into the frags.
Well, I believe the side of S8UL Esports, they really want to have success, they better do it in this half, because we know for a fact that Breeze is an attacker side of map, CCV. And if FS Esports is going to go ahead and grab a lot of frags on their defense, then again, it's going to be a trouble for the side of S8UL Esports. But I really like this push coming out from the side of Cortez and Cactus. They both are going to move over towards the middle area. Cortez has a lot of map control right now. And Binks, I guess he has some sort of an inkling, though. I'm not really sure if he's going to check this, but hey, he's going to call back the rendezvous, so that's nice. Also, I really like the names of the utilities coming out from the side of Cortez, right? His abilities. We've got Trademark, we've got Rendezvous, we've got Tour de Force.
I do remember Tour de Force. The other ones I forgot. But okay, right now Cortez is there. It's not going to be his utility. It was supposed to be his guns getting the kill, but no, Binks. He gets the better of him. And with 10 HP, he makes sure that S8UL are still in the fight. And Binks is pushing through mid right now. And everyone from S8UL is ready for the execution. Now they just need a way to get those entry frags. Rafa has already pushed up to triple boxes. Strix gets the kill. And this can be it for S8UL, allowing them to push into the bomb site. Kohli with one. He's spam fighting. He's got to fall back, but no, Rafa hunts him down. Binks is not not checking the corner, and he loses his life. So the retake is still on to the members of FS. You have the long rotation happening from Cactus, and I don't think S8UL have spotted that just yet. But there's also going to be B2 playing very up and close towards mid, and Cactus has now spotted Rafa. He gets stabbed pretty heavily. He's got to go for it. B2 has also got to start pushing, so Rafa needs to stay alive, but he won't. He dies, and B2 can get the second. Yes, he can. 2 headshots. Great stuff from B2. B2 in the pistol round, always amazing.
You can't ever beat this guy. He's too good. He's just back from the times of that other tactical shooter as well. He has been really good on these pistols, man. And
Street Fighter.
yeah, Street Fighter, of course. Shut up. But yeah,
this round was
definitely,
amazing.
it comes out to these fights as well. I don't know if it's on the streets or if it's over towards the pools in Breeze, but hey, doesn't matter, man. This guy is just way too good on the pistol, and absolutely nothing that can stop him on that pistol round. Wow, B2 going in for the Vandal. What the hell?
He always does this. I mean, he did this in Ascent as well. B2's favorite anti-eco gun is just the rifle. That's that. He did this in Ascent, and it worked out a couple of times for him. He got multiple kills. Right now as well with the Trailblazer, this is what you get with extra initiators and their abilities. You allow them to go for kills, and B2 just sprays down Strix and Rafa. Both the two duelists of S8UL gone instantly. And S8UL, I get that this is the eco. I get they just have upgraded pistols, but still, losing Reyna and Jet, well, it's gotta hurt.
Definitely has to hurt. Things right now over towards middle, trying to get something done here. Might just be able to find a frag on towards Cody, but before that, he's gonna get taken down by B2. Well, Binks is gonna be like, what the hell is this guy made of? He has pulled out a Vandal in the second round itself.
Down mid.
And to be honest, that is quite an economic boost coming out from the side of FS Esports as well, you know, because it's a guaranteed win for them this round, and that gives them the money as well. So even if he loses that Vandal, he can still manage to buy another one, if I'm not wrong.
He can, but the thing is, no one from FS Esports lose their life even at all. Flawless round, and that means that going into round number 3, that FS Esports can entirely save up. This is their bonus round. They don't have to buy anything. Well, Kohli will be buying the Marshall. Pretty interesting. Cactus in this case will be on the Vandal, so B2 has shifted that over. But looking over at the economy of S8UL, they have gone all in this round. They have half armor, all 5 rifles. They are ready for those frags, and they have to start winning and putting those rounds on the board. Otherwise, it's going to be a scent all over again. Dominic right now completely blinded, and Bing kills him. Yeah, Dominic, not a good position to be in, all alone. And so far, a good execute from S8UL to lend them the side control. Only one person came in their way, and he wasn't standing for much longer.
3 players coming in with a backstab. Actually 4. No, it is 3. Sky is coming in from the nest position. So yeah, 3 players coming in with a backstab. This is just insane. There you go. Cactus finds one. The Sky and his aim, and it is going to be Batman to get one and get taken as well. A 3 versus 3 situation. This can still turn into the favor of FS Esports. What they have to do is just time the aggression coming out from the Sky. Right, and Cactus. Back on towards Strix as well. Rafa
Player
to
standing.
be caught, and he's going to get taken down. How the hell did FS Esports do this? You've got to be kidding me. They get the third on the board. A round that looked like it should have gone into the favor of S8UL Esports. Turns out that FS Esports, with their timely backstab, that 3-man backstab, it's just absolutely turntables.
And yeah, that was the thing. It was the severity at which, and was a threshold at which, you know, I don't think S8UL were expecting that. Like, they would have been expecting a backstab. They already had members for that. But like you said, 3 members, that's a little too much for a backstab by itself. But other than this, it was all fine and dandy for FS Esports. For S8UL, things are hurting right now. They haven't made a dent in the round economy. They're going back to another semi-buy, you know, upgraded pistols and stuff. It is not looking all too well. And we've got to say that FS Esports, yeah, this feels like a scent all over again, where they got 7 rounds consecutively, or like 6 rounds consecutively, but a lot of them. So that's why right now, everyone from S8UL, they had pushed up heavily towards mid. But again, Cortez's position, the visual information he gets, alongside the kills he gets, is good. There, His target has been revealed, so he teleports back into the bomb site. Dominic is still there, and Badman has made his way over to B. As a matter of fact, everyone from the side of S8UL will be. Cortez is good for one. Dominic's there, and just with these rifles, they're playing passively because they know they have the gun advantage. Dominic landing another headshot through the wall. He gets a dink onto Badman. And now with that Sheriff, can Badman do anything? No, he can't.
Wow, FS Esports. So charged up today, so full of energy. Guess they woke up on the right side of the bed, man.
Now it makes me think that okay, yeah, S8UL, they do go for the timeout. This is what I was gonna mention that. What exactly is the plan for S8UL right now? I have been seeing same as Ascent all over again for 2 rounds consecutively, but I'll mention it again. This is exactly what happened on Ascent. The only problem here is Assassin, that FS should not be winning the map of Breeze. It should be the other way around. It should be S8UL's map. But no, it's not going that way. And no, FS are winning these rounds. And does this mean we are going to see a 2-0 end to this entire BO3? And does this mean FS Esports will move on over to the playoffs?
FS Esports, it looks like that they have a clear chance at winning against the side of S8UL. S8UL Esports, they aren't looking like themselves right now. Things are really, really bleak, and you can see the tension coming out in the face of Binks as well. He's just absolutely flabbergasted with everything that's happening. You can see the tension in his eyes, man. He's really confused. What he's supposed to do right now? How exactly he's supposed to carry forward in this situation? Is he supposed to change the stance coming out from the side of S8UL? I mean, of course, passive aggressive. I feel as if he really needs to, you know, sort of take that aggressive stance. First, things are not going to be that great. For now, though, side of FS Esports, are they going to be going in for that 3-man setup over towards A, or is it just going to be that 2-1-2 setup? 1 over towards Halls, 2 over towards A, 2 over towards B.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of that, it looks like S8UL have gone for a technical timeout as well. So I guess they were going through some issues. But still, even if they took the tactical timeout early on, now they're taking the technical one. They still need to work out the kinks as to what exactly is happening on the map of Breeze. They can't not do that essentially. But now the round will be resuming. The timeout is over. We are going to be seeing S8UL come back again, and it is going to be another full buy versus full buy round. It's been round 5, and only we have seen like 3 ultimates on board in total right now. You know, Cactus has got his Bladestorm, then you've got the Viper Spit and Empress as well for S8UL. So not a lot of ults. So these players, they've got to start relying on their guns as they have been for the previous 4 rounds. And Badman, he gets the opening kill. Now Kohli, he is in an extremely vulnerable position, especially with this neural theft. Now S8UL surely know about where he is, and they can look to hunt him down. But they're not going to be doing that right now. They're still playing calmly, and they're still ready. They're still just waiting for an avenue to attack, because yeah, sure, they got 1 kill, but they need a lot more utility, and they need better positioning to execute. And speaking of utility, there goes the Sova drone. I mean, it will go eventually to get that info, but Dominic can ruin the plans as soon as possible.
Oh, that was going to be Binks to go ahead and take that Kohli as well. But Dominic, being a thorn, a little bit of a thorn towards the A side. Does manage to get himself 1 frag though, and I feel like this is the round. We're going to be seeing the side of S8UL get there first on the board. FS Esports, they've got no other option than to save.
And in the midst of saving, Cortez also loses his life in that gunfight against Badman. So yeah, all down to B2. I don't think he has spotted anyone just yet. Binks will spot him, and he gets the headshot. So again, a good timeout for the side of S8UL. The tactical timeout did work. They did talk things through, and this happened previously as well. Once, you know, in the previous map of Ascent, you know, when Cortez had disconnected, and we had the brief pause for that technical timeout, helping him and, you know, allowing him to get back into the game. That's when that's when S8UL started to make a comeback. And now as well, hope for all of their fans and their players as well that they can start making a comeback. But still, FS can spoil this party very quickly if they would like by just winning this round and putting an end to it. Is it gonna happen? Yeah, this round is still very much up for debate. We do see the Viper split coming out from FS Esports towards B. So B has entirely been locked off unless S8UL want to push that pit, which doesn't seem likely. Cortez, he gets the opening kill, and again the initial frag matters a lot, and in this case it goes in the favor of the defenders.
Here's the Bings. He's going to be able to play it right. He might just be able to find the frag on towards B2 as well. Yep, there you go. There goes B2. Nice little pre-fire coming in from Bings. And he knows that there is one more player on the side, if I'm not wrong. So to try and find him out. But before that, time for Cortez to shine. He's able to get into the frag on towards Arena as well as the Jet. They both line up. But Strix, on the other hand, is going to take him down instead. Strix, oh wow, gets himself another one. Not bad. A 2 versus 3 situation. Now, the side of S8UL Esports, they have the man advantage, but are they going to live up to it?
Spike planted.
That's the question. Are they going to live up to it? Dominic is right there. And again, FS, it looks like they are making the decision of falling back, or they have to regroup and attack together. Kohli, he knows Binks is there. Dominic knows that. And Kohli, he spots him, but Binks won't be moving from this angle anytime soon. There goes the shock dart landing flush. 83 HP right now, but Binks is yet to move a muscle. He peeks and now he loses his life. Dominic gets a second, and now 1 versus 1. Time is running out. Kohli's got a peek. Oh, he sees, and he gets the headshot. FS Esports pull off this successful retake thanks to Dominic and Kohli.
Well, Kohli definitely comes in and saves the day for the side of his team. That is FS Esports. 5th on the board. Amazing one-on-one take. We can watch it in the instant replay as well, if I'm not wrong. Let the instant replay roll, and there you go. So, Binks, I'm going to point a few things out, right? He did do a very good job. He went in for that wide swing. But, yeah, I mean, after that, what happened? Like, the pre-fire was nice, but then what? Then what? There was just one player on the side, man, and they just couldn't do absolutely anything about him.
Yeah, and yeah, Cortez dealt a lot of damage. Sure, he got 1 kill, but he caused a fair bit of chaos amidst that position behind that pyramid. But right now, oh, Cactus! Insane shot onto Strix. He gets 1, and he gets stacked severely. 30 HP. He needs that regrowth from Sky, and he will be receiving that. So yeah, Cactus, he will be back up to normal right now. Cortez, his location is known, and yet again S8UL are planning an A take, but this may just be a fake. The Viper, the toxic screen, sorry, goes through. But yeah, it is just in order to sell the fake. They are still at the outskirts of the A bomb side, and they're getting the kills on the tube. So they are making progress, but I still don't think it's enough. Binks, though, he can be the instigator of so many factors right now going into defender spawn. I don't think anyone is expecting that just yet. The slow orb is acting on him. So yeah, that does reveal his location a lot. And B2 now checks that very angle as he goes up towards tube, and he'll be holding this place very shortly.
B2! Although he might just be able to get something done here, but hey, it's going to be down to Kohli. Try and get that frag on towards Binks. He does. A 2 versus 2 situation. Dominic is still over towards the defender side spawn to find this frag, but is he going to do that though? Is he going to peek in wide? If he does not, then it's going to be down to Cortez. Cortez is a teleport over towards the stairs position as well, and he can actually use it right about now. He should use it in my opinion, but nah.
Planted.
We're seeing Cortez. Just hold on, just buy some time, so that Dominic can come in from the other side as well. Rafa,
he has.
Try and take that. Yep. Where are we seeing Rafa? Gonna take that fight against Cortez. Both of these players are gonna be busy. And what in God's name is this coming out from the side of S8UL? Guys, come on. This is not how you do it. You know for a fact that there are 2 players left out from the side of FS Esports, and how can you just concentrate on one guy? That's just a distraction.
As much as yeah, S8UL really fumbled the bag there, but Cortez, he did an excellent job not dying, because I think everyone in FS knew as soon as he died, it would have been game over. But the man in front of our screens right now, Cortez, yeah, he did an excellent job as the chamber towards A main, just shoulder peeking, luring in the 2 members of S8UL, and then yeah, like both of us just mentioned immediately, that as soon as Dominic was there in the bomb side, then came the snake bite. It could have been game over, and it was. 6-1 now is the score, Assassin. And S8UL back up with not the best of utility. They are losing the gunpowder. round after round, and Cortez now again in A main. He was a valuable player previously. Now he's looking for frags, but he teleports back because he knows it was a dangerous position.
Oh, Dominic! Quite a risky play here. Might just be able to get the kill on towards Batman, but no. That is what happens when you assign scroll wheel up as your mouse button, as your jump key.
Ah, that happened. I see. Well, right now, S8UL, that happened for them, and they have taken side control, but it's going to be an A take. Doesn't really matter. Cortez was being acted upon by the forces of the Snake Bite. He had to move himself. And that was that. So, FS Esports, well, they only have B2 as a surviving member, and S8UL, they still get another round. And I see this going down a similar path as Ascent, I'm not going to lie. 9-3-8-4-7-5, something along the lines of that. We are not going to see anything extreme. A 6-6 is too much for S8UL to make a comeback. And then for the side of... FS Esports, 10-2 as well is a little too much. So these next 4 rounds, I guess an 8-4 is likely. So with that being said and done, we can expect S8UL to, just pile on the pressure more right now. Considering the buy of FS is not looking strong, a Guardian on B2, a Spectre on Kohli, and then just upgraded pistols, that is not enough to overpower the rifles and the sheer amount of gun power that S8UL will be bringing. So that is exactly why S8UL can go for a swift take right now. There goes the toxic screen. The Snake Bite is there, but Strix can push that all by himself with the Vandal. He is just peeking through these angles. Snake Bite onto him, but Dominic can't really do much all alone. He is pushing through though. Dominic has pushed up. The spike will be planted and he will kill the Reyna before he dies. So he did one good job getting that one kill. The Viper Spit is there for Binks, and no one from FS Esports can push in too close right now.
Well, pretty much think that this round is going to go into the favor of S8UL Esports. Just keeping in mind the fact that they have better weapons, but yeah. FS Esports is able to do something. Nope, they are not. Instead of S8UL to go ahead and get all these frags and put on the third on the board. Possibly tie things up with the scoreboard before we move towards the second half, or might just be them taking the lead.
Oh. With the 2-day force, he gets one. He gets a second as well. Ooh, that was a bit risky, but still, S8UL, they win the round. And I think the round is going to matter right now more than the amount of manpower that they lost. But Dominic, yeah, excellent position. Even if he died, he did amazing there. But S8UL, it was a great round. It was a great take. The toxic screen, the jet dash as the dive agent. I absolutely love this basic piece of Valorant theory, the dive agent. And Jet fulfills that role time and time again, irrespective of who the Jet is, irrespective of which region they play or which team they play for. It's absolutely stunning to watch. As right now we can see on the side of FS, they have gone for a full buy as well. And now it's going to be Dominic's Viper Spit on towards A main, and Cactus gets the kill onto Strix. So again, a lot of good stuff happening. Dominic goes back into the Viper Spit and he may spot someone. He's pushing deeper into attacker territory. This can be risky considering that there are attackers in front of him towards A main and who have entered the A bomb side, but he is still holding this angle. Yeah, he knows he's in a dangerous position right now. This is a little too much, a little out of his depth, but he is still going to stay there as the spike is still on A short.
Well, Dominic has got a pretty good hold here, so there's nothing to worry about until he chooses to walk out of this Viper's Pit like he did the last time, that is yesterday.
Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
Dominic gonna be seeing him try and get something done here. Might be possible to get himself that frag. Yes, he does. And another one. Ladies and gentlemen, Dominic has got himself 2 frags. This Viper Spit is just working flawlessly for him as Cactus takes down Spike Carrier as well. That's gonna be Binks. Yeah, all down to Batman in a 1 versus 5. There comes Dominic with a triple. Man, Dominic was just all over that round.
Exactly. I mean, I really thought he was in a very risky position, but you know what, Dominic, you proved me wrong by getting all of those kills. The Viper Spit, truly the arena for the Viper to perform, and Dominic proved that. And then there was Cactus as well with the second kill of the round. He started that round, ended that round, and now it's FS who take a timeout. Pretty interesting. I think this timeout is more for Raymond to explain exactly what is happening. The players don't need to work out their coordination. This is more of like a entirely strategic timeout. Like, what do we have to do next? What is our strategy? How do we attack? How do we defend? I believe this is what is going to be discussed in this time. This is not guys, this is happening, what's wrong, you guys are losing this gunfight. None of that for the side of FS. For S8UL, it can be a mixture of any of them. They can be focusing on the mistakes they made in the past and how to rectify them, or they can also look forward to, you know, how they can improve the situation further heading into the second half, or even heading into the couple of rounds we have remaining in half number 1. But yeah, two very different conversations that will be happening in two very different boot camps at the moment in this in this tactical timeout that comes to an end just about now.
So yeah, with the tactical pause down, gonna be jumping straight in towards the round now, round number 11, the last second round of the first half. After this, we're gonna be jumping into the last round of the first half. And then we're gonna be jumping in towards the second half where things might change for the side of S8UL. But hey, having 7 rounds of the defense isn't that bad. I mean, it's really good in my opinion. Having 7 rounds of defense in the map of Breeze, CCV
Against
gives them
S8UL.
Exactly, against S8UL, it just gives them so much confidence and boost.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, FS Esports, you know, they've really been on the up and up ever since, you know, the organization formed, ever since the players came in from other teams and stuff. Like, even their performance in Gauntlet, I've really liked, and I've really started to like FS. They are making a name for themselves. And by going into the playoffs, if they do go into the playoffs after beating S8UL, I want to see them perform to the best of their capabilities. I don't care too much about the result, who they play against, what they win, lose, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I just want to see them play, and I just want to see them perform. As right now, I want to see both teams performing. S8UL as well have been on the back foot. There were a couple of rounds on Ascent where they were looking strong, and I'd like that sort of S8UL to return back. As right now, we can't see them. And for the side of FS as well, we can't, I mean, right now, yes, everything's fine. I don't think FS are going to care too much. But back up again, S8UL are going to go for this A push, and this is something I don't like. All 5 members are right here. Sure, they're going to flood the bomb side, but everyone's entering from main, and Dominic, he gets 1 kill. The spike has been dropped, I presume, and Dominic is just completely with his knife in his hand. But Cactus, he gets the kill with the operator. The toxic screen can go down in an instant whenever it does, and Cactus with the operator in close quarter, he's just holding the angle. He's got the classic as well. He can go for the right click if he would like, but no, he loses his head to Binks. The Hunter Speed is going to be used as well. B2 is present near the pyramids, and S8UL, this just does not work for them.
2 versus 1 for the side of
10 seconds left.
FS Esports. Binks is critically low, and he's gonna get taken down. There's no chance in hell that he clutches this out. 8-3.
Here.
Do you think 8-4, or do you think 9-3?
Ooh, you've asked me a good question here. I would say 8-4. I think S8UL can manage an 8-4 as well. Yeah, just like they did on Ascent. I'd go for an 8-4, yes.
Alright then. Well, I would go for a 9-3, because why not?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Right now, well, it's going to be these players deciding exactly what happens, and already it's a swift round from what we can hear in terms of utility. Now S8UL are ready to execute on B, but still, I'm not an entire fan of this kind of execute. They're not necessarily going for a lot of map control. They are flooding the bomb site, and in many instances that can work, but this is not one of those instances. As right now as well, Cortez, he has been spotted. Can he fall back? He falls back and he teleports away. So now everyone from FS will be pushing from mid, and Binks has spotted them. Cole in the meanwhile on the bomb site gets a double and still stays alive, and S8UL wants back up. They were planning an execute from highway and B main, but it won't be working as Cortez is still yet to be removed from the bomb site. Not only that, but the reinforcements are flooding in as well.
Hawk out.
Well, I guess a 9-3 is confirmed for now. So the fact that this is
I'd
a 1
say
versus
so,
3.
yeah.
Never mind, hold on a second. Hold your horses, Assassin. Rafa, as you clearly know, is playing the Reyna, and he knows what he's supposed to do. But hey, can't really get
Switching
anything
sides.
done against such an amazing set of aimers from the side of FS Esports. So yeah, 9-3, as I did told you. I mean, as I did tell you, my bad. Oh, ouch. This game is so confusing that I'm losing words, and I'm losing English grammar, because I don't understand
That
what's
was
going
me
on.
after the final 2 rounds on Ascent. I lost how
I
to
mean-
comprehend words.
I mean, how? Like, how? Instead of S8UL Esports, they should be the ones who should be prepared on the map of Breeze. They chose it, for God's sake.
That is true. I think this is the question. I'd say the members of S8UL can answer better themselves. I know plenty of them are like streamers and community figures, so I guess audience can ask them or something. But yeah, is it a case of the team is still not there yet, like as a squad, as a roster of 5 guys? Or is it something else? Yeah, exactly. Well, the rational, like the reason can be that. But regardless, right now, FS now on the attack. There goes the shock dart. Ezzy has been spotted. Cactus evades that shock dart perfectly. And Ezzy has been tagged. So Strix, though he gets the first kill, that is good. And now Dominic as well. He is cornered off. But the hair Scott is in the bomb set getting killed. And he is being healed as well. So FS have side control. Now they're just looking for the man advantage. As a matter of fact, both of the teams are looking for a man advantage in terms of helping them win this round. Bings, he will initiate that process by getting rid of B2. And the person who is the most lethal in pistol rounds, well, now he is lethal no more.
Oh, Dominic might just be able to get himself a frag here. And if he does, then that would be great. It would be big coming out from the side of FS Esports. They might have a chance at just neutralizing things on the scoreboard as well. Making a 2 versus 2, but Cortez is just stuck and the spike is just way too far. This is not looking good. It's the 4th on the board for the side of S8UL.
And well, there is Dominic. He can push up and he can get those kills. He spots one. He spots Badman. He gets the headshot. He now knows what Bings as well. And he gets the kill there as well. So now it's going to be Rafa up against Cortez. Rafa full HP as the Reina. He can deal a lot. Cortez, he's got a bit of his utility. And he does teleport away, but it gives Rafa the location. He spam fires a bit. And Rafa gets the headshot. So not in this case are S8UL giving up the pistol round. In this case, they take it, they take round number 4, and now they're going to go all guns blazing in their anti-eco.
I don't want to say this though, but hey, CCV.
Yeah?
Want to know what's interesting here at the Esports Club?
9. Oh my. Alright, thank you guys. That was it for the Intel Challenger. Thank you. No, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with the curse.
Like CCV is gonna be like, thank you guys, that was my time. You guys have been a lovely audience. I'm gonna pass on the mic to Assassin, and he's gonna continue solo casting this because he just mentioned the 9-3 curse. Yes, I did.
It's not happening. I mean, if it happens, I wouldn't call it because of a curse. I'd call it because the S8UL are like rationally good on this map. That's the reason I'd give. But let's see whatever happens. Right now it's the anti-eco. All of us technically we do know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a win for S8UL because of the gun disparity. Plain and simple. Nothing else. You've got the Marshall on Cactus. I think that's the only bit of utility FS have bought. And this Marshall better get a couple of kills. But otherwise, yeah, S8UL are just prepared for this defense. We do see Binks all alone in this extreme left corner. And that does scare me a little bit, you know, playing by that mid. Because he doesn't have support other than Ezzy. And Ezzy can go for those kills. As a matter of fact, he spots Cortez. And he goes for the recon bolt. But yeah, he won't be firing it anytime soon. So, yeah, FS still, they are in the midst of planning what exactly should be happening. They're still in the midst of planning and execution. And they're just getting the info bit by bit because they have that double initiator comp. But right now, wherever they go, whatever they try, they're going to get punished regardless.
So the side of FS Esports got nothing but a semi-buy, of course. Oh wow, Cactus. How can... Okay. Cactus misses big time. Dominic comes in from the double doors. He's going to get taken down as well by Bings. The 5th on the board coming out for the side of S8UL Esports. And yeah, not a surprise at all. But hey, what is going to be a surprise is the next round now. That is going to be round number 15.
Very true.
Where the side of FS Esports are going to have a full buy. Pardon me. And yeah, the side of S8UL Esports are going to be having nothing but the Spectres and a bonus round.
But I think the bonus round should still be fine. They can save up their credits. I see Badman has picked up the Marshall that Cactus dropped. So that's all well and good. And right now, we can see the fact that... the side of FS, yeah, they have to win this round because otherwise, if they don't, we can easily see S8UL, you know, catching up and making up this round difference like little by little, but it can happen quickly. Little by little, yes, but very proficiently, sure. So yeah, FS, they've got to make sure they get double digits because right now, FS can genuinely plan on ending this BO3 with a 2-0 score. They should not go on to split. They should deny that. And they are in a pretty good position to deny that. They just have to work on their playing right now. There goes the recon bolt, gets the location of one. Binks inside his smoke as he falls back, and yet again Binks playing this extreme left corner. It scares me. There goes the flash. Cactus gets the kill, and Binks missed his shots. And yeah, he was all isolated there. Kohli will be healed, and side control has entirely been taken by FS.
FS Esports. Oh my goodness, Rafa. Just stop it. Stop decimating the side of Dominic like that. But as I was saying, right, this round should be a pretty easy one for the side of FS Esports, considering the fact that they have a full buy. And again, map control was really good coming out from their side. And yeah, there you go. They deliver. They are into double digits, 10-5. The side of S8UL Esports, I believe they should have the money. They should, I guess. Rafa and Strix.
Yes.
No. Rafa and Strix have to settle for something like a Spectre or a Bulldog or even a Marshall. Maybe a Sheriff if you want, but yeah, Badman, Easy, and Binks are going to be the only ones who are going to go in for a full buy.
Here.
Still, whatever guns they have, they've got to make the best of it, because
fly.
if they lose this round, it's pretty much match point for FS. You know, that's the thing. They lose this, it's 11, then they have to go for the eco. It won't be looking all too pretty. So, we see a good Viper smoke lineup, but still amidst that, I think the smoke missed, or was it intended to land there? Regardless, Cactus gets the opening kill, and that's FS Esports already in the lead. The fact that he got it onto Strix is the bigger deal, because again, your Jet is gone, and again he's picking the angle, and okay, Rafa, he was flashed, but he still gets the kill. Not only that, but Binks gets a one more onto B2, and now FS are in the man disadvantage, but they do have the Viper split. They are going to use that. They are going to play onto the B bomb side, plant the spike, then convert it into a post plant scenario. The only problem now is that everyone from S8UL is right around the outskirts, and they can flood B whenever they would like.
Well, Dominic just needs to play it safe, man, and that drone is going to be a bit of a problem though. But thankfully, not going to get tagged inside of that. Rafa finds Cortez is exactly the kind of caliber that I was talking about coming out from the side of Rafa, but Dominic, man, he's just another man altogether, and Dominic finds a frag with the Viper's snake bite as well, and Kohli takes down Binks with the shock dart. This is unreal. Now the economy coming out from the side of S8UL is absolutely crushed CCV, and that enables the side of FS Esports to go on a match point. This is just fantastic news for them.
Certainly is, and yeah, for all of the FS Esports fans as well who have been watching them, I'm going to keep on mentioning Gauntlet and the regular season more so. The playoffs, yeah, it could have gone better, but regardless, the regular season was amazing. Third team in Group A, just falling short to Enigma and Velocity, two of the biggest names in the region. So yeah, amazing performance. And right now, coming back to the series, the Challenger Series, and coming back to the qualifier finals, by the way, again, everyone, I don't think many people still understand the severity at which we are playing right now. The sheer things that are on the line for these teams. A spot in the playoffs event, fighting for $20,000 is on the line, and FS Esports are 2 rounds away from securing that spot. Badman now towards attacker spawn, well on towards the A-bomb side. 2 kills happen in favor of FS, but Badman, we have seen this guy get multiple kills with the Sheriff on this map. I still remember his clutches on towards mid. There was that one specific play, but right now, he's going to be calm. He's going to be collected. And right now, the other 2 members of S8UL are going to be in the Viper split. And this makes you think, why aren't FS going for something else? Why aren't they going to B? They have 50 seconds, but yet they are fixated. They want to sell a fake of sorts. They want to sell something else. But they can just move over to the B bomb side, and it will be so much more easier for them. Well, regardless, Dominic, he finds Strix, he gets the kill, and now Binks all by himself. Again, the same position. Unfortunate, because FS have flashes with them, that is why it's not a viable position to play for Binks, even with that Viper split. And he's been playing that angle multiple times. Many of the times it hasn't worked. So yeah, against flashes, it's not a good angle to play.
Well, Dominic, be sure enough exactly if he's going to be able to get that frag onto his Batman or not, but I'm definitely sure that Kohli is going to do it, because Kohli is in that exact same region. So yeah, there you go, 12-5 match point coming out from the side of FS Esports.
Yeah. And
Um,
now, go on.
So yeah, I took that pause to just try and figure out how exactly SATL can bring it back, man. I mean,
That is true.
first bleed esports and now SATL going out as well. This is just this is so surprising.
Again, open qualifiers. And this is my favorite thing about open qualifiers. Yeah, sure. I mean, big name teams are always known in the region. They have fans, people following them. But it's these orgs. I wouldn't call FS Esports an up-and-coming org, nor would I call Action PH an up-and-coming org. But still, teams that we aren't always or like that much aware of. Beating big name orgs, sorry, not ultimate orgs, is great. But right now, S8UL, well, their defense is great. They have figured out FS Esports are going for too many A takes, and they have shunned them down. And yet again, for both of these teams, they just push like all 5 of their members together. This is something I'm not too much of a fan of. S8UL were doing this, and now FS are doing this as well. They have 5 members, and all 5 of them will execute onto a bomb site. No mid control, no early map control, nothing like that. That's not something I'm a big fan of, honestly.
One enemy remaining.
Well, looks like that it isn't over yet, so that's good news. Can't wait to see as he just, jump peeking him with the right click. Okay, never mind. Not happening. That was really the one to take him down. But yeah, as I was saying, this match ain't over yet. Still are going to be seeing S8UL Esports, who are going to try and keep this match alive. Maybe try and bring it back. Maybe try and drag this to an overtime. But FS Esports, they still have the money to go in for a full buy. And surprisingly, Cactus has pulled out an operator. So, well. Interesting. An operator on the attack side of Breeze. Where exactly is he going to use it, though?
I would like him to use towards mid, perhaps even highway. I would like FS to just spread out over the map. And they are doing that this round. That is good. I don't want too much of 5 people pushing down B main or A main. That is a little too risky, and it often ends up with the defense winning. Right now though, Cactus, he can deal damage to the defense. He spots Badman, but Badman knows. He spotted that operator a mile away, and he just fell back because he does not want to take that risk, and he won't. So that's all well and good. But still, FS, they're slowly making their way through the map. And this infiltration from Sniper's Nest on towards the defender spawn is always something that intrigues attackers, and is always something that has intrigued me. And now FS can play to that because no one from S8UL is watching that. Cortez right now, oh, he jumps over the tripwire and he gets the headshot on the Badman, and now he falls back. So good stuff for FS right there. They get the opening kill, and now they're forcing S8UL to have 2 members on B, 2 on A, and this is the perfect time to strike in the center and go towards defender spawn and then kill S8UL from the inside out.
30 seconds left.
Cactus just patiently waiting for someone to just come in over towards the nest position, but I don't think so that's happening. Going to be seeing the FS Esports going in for that mid to A take. Yeah, Cortez, he's going to be the only point of hope for the side of FS Esports, and there you go. He lives up to that hope as well. He's going to go ahead and take down Raph, and with that Cactus finds the frag on towards Strix as well. Of course, this new situation, all they have to do is just play this post blood, and no, please don't get taken down by this Hunter's Fury. Oh, never mind. It's from the side of Qual. Alright, never mind. I thought that it is from the side of S8UL Esports and SE. But anyways, 2 versus 2. Dominic, again, he's the only healthy player from the side of FS Esports. Oh, sorry. My bad. Again, confusion. SE is going to be low, and Binks is going to be the guy who's going to be healthy.
Oh, he's
going to
taking
get
it.
taken down, and yeah, he's taking it. Going to be Sing as he go ahead and completely stick it out. 7th on the board for the side of S8UL Esports, and yeah, I mean, FS Esports, well, they have to try and figure out a different way of taking this 13th to the board.
Yeah, so yet again, FS, now the economy is hurting, and now they should be going for an eco. They went pretty heavy in the previous round. They went for that operator, they went for everything, but it did not work out. And now that op has landed into the hands of Strix as well. So they're not going to go for an eco, they're going all in yet again with 1 Spectre. Other than that, full armor, 4 rifles. So again, a pretty expensive round that FS are opting for. They have got 2 ultimates, but they may face off against the they may face off against the operator, sorry, not the ult. If Strix chooses to rotate over to A, which he may just, but the spike is going on to B. So it is going to be a fake. But looking at Cactus, again, this is what I like. He can move over. Strix, he does get the kill with the operator. And the spike has to go over to A. Cactus has been tagged, Cactus has been seen, and Cactus has been killed. So whatever FS were planning, they were planning something smart. They were planning Viper split on A, sell the fake on B, and then go back to A with the Viper split and with, Cactus pushing from defender spawn. It was a great strategy, but just did not work out and it all fell apart. And S8UL, they may as well get a flawless round win right now.
Cortez. Just gonna try and get something done alongside Kohli here, but what is the question, right? All these players are making a lot of noise, a lot of information is being gathered. Bing sticks on Kohli, and Cortez is still holding into that same corner. So gonna find the try on towards Bing. Here comes the one tap. Nicely done. Try and get a little bit more, maybe. But yeah, the side of FS Esports, they are not going to be able to do much in this round. Should be the 8th on the board for the side of S8UL. So we go one more round, and most probably, oh wow, SE. What? Okay, I thought Strix was just scoping in at that time, but hey.
That's fine. But yeah, he still gets the Strix, man. Come on. But yeah, S8UL are going for the comeback. They are looking very well to be on their way. And FS, they know that all they need is a single round. One round and they're through to the playoffs. Raymond knows this very well as well, being their coach. He knows that a single round can help them win all of that. It may not be this round because the economy yet again is going to be hurting severely. They also use that Viper split ultimate. So it's still going to be hurting them very massively, and they have to recover from these losses. And it's going to take one entire round to do that. If they win this round with a thrifty, then I don't know what to say. But I don't think that'll be happening. I think, yeah, S8UL know to be the better team when it comes to like thrifties and stuff, and they won't be giving it away this easily. I think FS, they have taken the tactical timeout right now. Yet again, like I said, they need to discuss everything. Now the timeout comes to an end, and now we can expect action to resume, as it will resume in the upcoming round. So S8UL looking extremely strong. And can they make a comeback? Well, they have to win 4 rounds consecutively. Meanwhile, FS Esports, they'll be saving a lot of their guns, buying half armor, 3 marshals and a vandal. I really don't know this play, but alright, let's see how it works out.
Kohli. Trying to slowly move in over towards the A halls alongside Dominic. He's gonna go ahead and announce his presence as well over towards the halls using the drone. So there's that. Gonna be seeing the trap by getting taken down. Easy. No, not happening. Oh, I thought he's just gonna use that drone in order to trigger the trap. Take it down. You can use the shock dart as well, so it's okay. Can do both. Yeah, the side of S8UL Esports, they are pretty much prepared for this attack coming out from the side of FS Esports on towards the A side. If they pull this thrifty off, boy oh boy, am I gonna be surprised.
Hearing the marshals go off one by one is a strange sound. But, well, FS on the brink of the bomb side. Cactus, oh, he gets tagged by Batman, but Batman's also on 49 HP, no armor. So 1 bullet of the marshal, and he can be done for this round. Batman's got to stay, oh, I was going to say he's got to stay careful. He doesn't. He loses his life to the vandal, not to the marshal. Cortez spam firing, tags Rafa a bit, and with 30 seconds remaining, FS will go for the spike plant, but S8UL more so are looking for the retake. As a matter of fact, a retake is exactly what will work for them, because now they have the man advantage. 4 versus 3. The spike is yet to be planted. FS Esports, Kohli, he is in a power position. He can hold off the defenders, but he's got to start peeking. So does B2. Everyone from FS is holding these angles. The shock dart works. B2 has got to peek. No, he loses his life. Kohli's there. He gets a double headshot. But now the spike has a likelihood of getting defused, and that is exactly what will be happening. Kohli can't do anything about it. He throws the shock dart, it tags the members, but Rafa gets the kill. Expensive round for S8UL, they lose 3 members, but it still works.
Well. A comeback is in play. 12-9. Well, they need 3 more rounds though, in order to tie things up on the scoreboard and take this to an overtime. But FS Esports, on the other hand, they just need 1 to finish this off right here, right now. They need to come up with a plan. They need to come up with a plan, and that plan has to live up. Because if it doesn't, then this again could be, FS Esports spiraling down. Side of S8UL Esports, quite an aggressive move coming out from the side of Bings, though. I like that aggressive play coming out from him. Yeah, it works. Absolutely does. That is something that you are going to be expecting coming out from the side of S8UL Esports at this stage of the map.
Yeah, when you have nothing to lose. I mean, you have a lot to lose, but it's the final round. It's do or die. You have to win a lot of these rounds consecutively. When it is that case, you just have to move forward and let that happen. As right now, again, 40 seconds into the action phase have been utilized. FS Esports, they're still ready for an execute, looking for a way to execute, and with the flashes they have, with the guiding light, they should be able to execute. But there's Cortez, and he gets the headshot onto Badman. So the score has been equalized. That is good to know. The man count has been equalized. That is good to know for FS. But S8UL still, they are holding strong angles. Rafa now in the same Bing's corner. That is not the best, but Rafa is a self-reliant trainer who can play by himself. Not only that, but he has got the support of Ezzy. There goes the Leo. Cortez, though, he gets the kill, and Rafa gets the refrag. But with the Empress, he's got to fall back instantaneously. He does. He is playing behind the pyramids. 15 seconds on the clock. The spike has got to go down. And the spike will be going down. You do have Strix with the Blade Storm. Rafa has the Empress. And Rafa gets another kill. Now with the Dismiss, he spots multiple members. Kohli, though, he gets the kill. 1 versus 1. Viper versus Viper. Dominic versus Brinks. And Binks is there. Dominic is there right beside him.
No. Binks activates the ult and Dominic just jumps around. Why would you do that, Dominic? Could have just played it out easily. You had this, but
could have played from the outside, yeah.
Yeah, could have just played from the outside. Yeah, just with the spike. You knew you were the one who planted the spike. You knew where exactly it is. All you have to do was just play it to perfection. I mean, just wait. Just wait for what Binks is gonna do. Activate the ult, and instead of jumping around, it's always better to just be patient. But hey, it's okay though. Get the bomb plant, and they get the spike plant, and they 3 down 4 players from the side of S8UL Esports. FS Esports, I'm not really sure what exactly they are going to do in this round though. Looks like a pretty fast take over towards the A side once again. But nothing but a semi-buy. Yeah, let's see. Will be able to close things out here or not. But from the looks of it, it looks like that it's gonna be 11th on the board for the side of S8UL.
Exactly, that is exactly what I was gonna say, that this round doesn't seem likely. It's going to be the next round, either OT or 13-11 end, one of those two. But this round feels like an S8UL round. The spike is still there at attacker spawn. Okay, that's a decision that FS have made. I can see now Cactus will be going to retrieve the spike. But still, 40 seconds have been used. Good map control so far. But with Badman peeking, he gets the headshot. And he has spotted other members as well. So has Ezzy. So they have confirmation about FS pushing towards Tube. And they know about it already. Cortez as well in a great position. But sad he could not land any kills from them. That could have been the round-winning moment. But Cortez missed a couple of his shots. And now he's down to 5 bullets with his signature ability. Kohli also pushing through highway. He has spotted Binks. Cortez gets the headshot onto Binks. This can be big. But Strix is still in the bomb side. And Kohli's got to be aware about this. He's peeking around. Strix with 1. And Ezzy with the 2nd. So FS are down to 2 members. And now we can see that S8UL, they have a strong grip on this round. It almost seemed out of hand, but it won't be.
Dominic might just get a frag. There you go. But yeah, nothing more than that. 11 on the board for the side of S8UL. They've got one more shot at this, FS. One last dance. And yeah, I mean, before the higher powers take control of them, they need to get this last dance done. They need to just finish things off.
Yeah, OT as well is a. Oof. I'm not completely sure about OT as well. What exactly to say? What happens there? So, for that very reason, that's why I'm exactly not sure what's going to happen. But
OT is
FS right
actually
now.
OT is actually also a word in that song. So yeah, I mean, damn, we rhyming breaks now. But let's go, Kohli. Go ahead and
I'm
find
not
out.
sure which song it was. Oh, it was the. Oh, the.
Yeah, One
I
Last
get it.
Dance.
We'll talk about it later. Exactly. I need a one dance. Yeah. Never mind, never mind. The song right now is it's going to be I Need Overtime. So that's the thing. Everyone needs overtime. FS Esports, though, I don't think their team wants the pressure of overtime. They have fought so hard on Ascent and so very well on Breeze as well to get match point. But now S8UL have been winning and winning and winning for the past few rounds. But now we reach the melting point or the breaking point. Either it is overtime or it's going to be done and dusted. FS move on, and they are at the brink of the B bomb side, and you do have Binks holding this very angle, being the front line of the defense. But no one from FS is executing. And are they trying to sell the fake? Well, now they have to execute.
30
The
seconds
toxic screen, the
left.
poison orb, everything goes off. And everyone from the attacking side has to flood into the bomb side. It has got to happen. There's the dive from Cactus. He is still in the smoke. He's got to start looking for kills. He doesn't know where to look. And the execute can happen. Kohli with the opening frag. Kohli with the second. This can be big. The spike has to be planted. And then FS will be
seconds left.
in a very good position. Cortez, he knows about Ezzy. He is holding that angle. Ezzy can peek it. Ezzy is also doing the same. And we can see it happening any single time. The battle is
coming in from the
spotted.
Enemy
Oh my goodness, oh, you're gonna be kidding me. Goodness gets two and Dominic finishes things off. 13 to 11, we are not going overtime. That is going to be the last dance coming out from the side of FS Esports, and they are going to move in over towards the playoffs for the side of Intel presents the Esports Club Challenger Series, powered by Cosmic Byte. This is big coming out from the side of FS Esports, and I can't believe my eyes, CCV. S8UL Esports have been beaten down.
They have. And right now as well, yeah, for FS Esports, they know there are challenges in front of them. The best teams from South Asia, best teams from Southeast Asia as well. But they will be extremely glad with this victory. They will rejoice for days to come, irrespective of what happens in the playoffs. They know they have beaten S8UL in a BO3 2-0, 13-11 on Breeze, the map choice of S8UL, and they have moved forward.
Absolutely. I mean, to be completely honest, I am really shocked to see what has come out from the side of S8UL Esports. But hey, not going to take anything away from them. They played really well in the second half. They did try to bring it all back, but there were these small little mistakes coming out from the side of S8UL Esports, which we don't really expect them to make, right? These are rookie mistakes that are not usually seen from the side of S8UL Esports. For example, there was this one round when it was a 1 versus 2 situation, if I'm not wrong, and both of these players, they just went in 1 by 1 or something like that, and the side of FS Esports, they clutched it out. Like this is something that you don't see coming out from the side of S8UL Esports, right? They've been playing from quite some time, and it's just rookie mistakes that affected them this match entirely.
True, yeah, there were a couple of those rounds where the communication faltered, but we saw a couple of that from FS as well. So both of the teams, they've got to work on their rosters, like rosters as in, I mean, like on the players themselves, not change rosters. But yeah, the players have got to make sure that, whatever next tournament they play for FS, they will be playing in the playoffs as well tomorrow onwards. So as soon as that happens, that'll be great. But yeah, they've got to work, both of the teams have to work a lot behind the scenes. And the next time we see them, hopefully they can be stronger, better than they already are. Because they are looking good, but there is room for improvement, like both of us have been talking about. Ascent as well, there were plenty of rounds that should not have gone the way of a team, did end up going the way of that team. Same situation for Breeze, a couple of these rounds, a couple of these angles as well. Even the composition, I'm still about like S8UL, with that double duelist, was it the correct choice, or could they have gone for anything else? A double initiator could have worked as well, or were they relying on double duelist because the communication isn't there completely yet, so it's better we go for frags individually.
To be completely honest, S8UL Esports, I was expecting them to, actually take this game to the third map. But unfortunately, today was just not their day. I'm not really sure what happened there, but we believe in S8UL Esports and we know what they're capable of, right? So we're expecting them to, just go back to the drawing board, figure out what went wrong, and rectify these mistakes, come back stronger in another future event coming out from the side of the Esports Club or Intel or Cosmic Byte. No matter the tournament, we want S8UL Esports to come back and we want them to come back strong. Because this is not the S8UL Esports we are used to seeing, right? We know S8UL Esports, they have beaten down a lot of the top tier teams out there in the country. And I'm just absolutely in love with how the way FS Esports played today. So a huge round of applause for them as well. FS Esports, I believe if they just can keep this momentum, this consistency that they showed against the set of S8UL Esports throughout the playoffs as well, they can give a tough time to a lot of other teams out there.
Certainly can. Yeah, both of the teams, that is true for them if they put in the work. Yeah, and other than that, you're 12-7, and now, S8UL just started getting that comeback as we're seeing and moving through these highlights as well. FS, there were many rounds where they bought everything they could have with the credits they had. Spectres, rifles, half armor, full armor, didn't really matter. They went for the guns, even the marshals, we saw plenty of marshals. Kohli with this double headshot kill. That was a really highlight-worthy clip right there, just a small one for his own, highlight reel. But other than that, S8UL had control right up until the very end. 12-10. Then they got 12-11. Dominic, who couldn't escape out of this round alive. He got a single kill, but that was that. And other than that, we saw just 13-11, and yeah, that final execute just worked all too well. So we see this BO3, and we see that it worked in favor of FS Esports. They chose the map of Ascent, and they won it. Albeit, they faced a couple of obstacles, 13-7, but they still took the win comfortably, far more comfortably than they were feeling on Breeze, which was a win for them, but they went all 24 rounds of regulation, ending the map 13-11.
30-7 and 13-11 just goes on to show the amount of homework FS Esports have done for this match, and a huge round of applause for Raymond as well, their coach. I mean, that guy would have just banged his head on the tables multiple times to just get to know how S8UL Esports play on all of these maps and to figure out how exactly things go for the side of S8UL Esports as well. So a huge hats off for the side of Raymond and the entirety of FS Esports for making this win possible, and to make their way over towards the playoffs as well for the Intel Presents the Esports Club Challenger Series powered by Cosmic Byte. Well, unfortunate for the side of S8UL Esports that they were not able to do it, but we know for a fact that they are going to come back stronger in future events coming out from the side of the Esports Club or even Intel or Cosmic Byte. You never really know what we've got up our sleeves. So in order to stay updated with all of that, don't forget to follow the socials coming out from the side of the Esports Club. Everything is linked down in the description below. And also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification icon because you really don't want to miss any of the notifications and the updates coming out from us. Because from tomorrow, we're going to be starting off with the main event, CCV. The main event is going to be starting from tomorrow. Things are going to get a lot heated up. Things are going to get a lot spicier as well in the Intel Challenger Series. So please stick around. We're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow at the exact same time. All the schedule and all the matches, everything is going to be going up on our socials as well as on our YouTube community tab as well. So make sure you guys are following and subscribed to everything. And me and CCV, we're going to sign off for tonight. And we're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow with the Intel Presents the Esports Club Challenger Series powered by Cosmic Byte. Good night, goodbye, sweet dreams.
Hey guys, this is Raka and welcome to the Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers gonna review the best new gaming laptops in the market. And today we are looking at the Intel powered Asus ROG Zephyrus S17, a laptop which stands for its amazing multitasking capabilities. As a streamer, I need my system to stream, game, record all at the same time. Having tested it, I'm quite thrilled that this laptop can actually handle it. And if you're wondering how, it is all thanks to the 11th gen Intel Core i9 processor, which gives your laptop a desktop caliber performance. With 8 cores, 16 threads and Intel Turbo Boost Max technology 3.0, it is capable of running several tasks without worrying about bottlenecks. So multitasking also leads to some heating issues, but luckily the S17 has its active aerodynamic system plus, which improves the airflow and enables long hours of streaming while keeping it cool. While choosing for a laptop, I also look for fast connectivity options for my accessories such as Stream Deck and capture card. But thankfully, the S70's Intel Thunderbolt 4 is very sorted in this regard. This one port lets me connect to all my accessories easily thanks to its blazing fast bandwidth speed up to 40 Gbps. Overall, I think the Asus Zephyrus S17 is a great laptop for streamers, gamers, or anyone with the similar needs. So what are you waiting for? Bring yours home today.
Hi guys, this is Zaya and welcome to Streamer Reviews, where gaming streamers review the best new gaming laptops. Gamers are an impatient bunch, and I've got a laptop just for you. Let's look at the top 3 reasons why the Acer Predator Helios 300 is perfect for the impatient gamer. Number 1. Its 11th Gen Intel Core i7 processor, which brings out the potential of the GPU's high-speed GDDR6 memory to ensure faster experience with higher frame rates and lower latency. Gamers hate long load times. That's why our second reason is the Helios 300's 2TB PCIe SSD. The SSD operates at PCIe Gen 4 speeds, giving you incredible read-write speeds for a faster response time. If all this wasn't enough, check out reason number 3. The 5th Gen Aeroblade 3D technology plus Vortex Flow, which lets you say goodbye to heating issues. Shout out to the Predator Sense dashboard, which lets you monitor your system, overclock, and customize everything instantly from one place. I think it's clear that this system is geared for super fast results. Get your Acer Helios 300 powered by 11th Gen Intel Core processor now.